And we are back to the action. We have University of Delaware still cruising. Blue Hens, they are still looking good out there. And we have car 88 just entered the track. Oh, hate to see it. Car 99 getting towed away. Looks like they completed 9 laps. Their last lap looks like they're getting towed away. That is heartbreaking. You don't want to see that. But Kentucky, I know there's a lot of love for Kentucky. They're now on the track, so keep an eye out for them.
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
There we are. There's a couple of Wildcats if I ever saw them.
Sure thing, Mike.
It's a windy day here in Brooklyn, Michigan.
And there's Kentucky completing this 22-kilometer event, pushing their car. Looks like the Blue Hens are trying to gain on them. While Kentucky's just getting a feel for the track.
You got 10 laps.
10 laps.
Get a feel for it. Understand
5 per driver.
Going, you know, get behind that wheel. You control that car. Don't let that car control you today.
Absolutely. We have 24 entering the event as well. Of course, that was University of British Columbia.
BC.
So keep an eye out for them. 64. Did we see 64 earlier? Grand Valley State, Laker Racing. I don't know if we saw them on the endurance today yet.
No, definitely not. They must just be out there.
So we like that.
Blue Hens still looking crisp.
Still cruising. Leaving the competition behind.
That's one of your favorite designs. They just showed 24 there.
University of Victoria, maybe? I don't remember. I just said it.
British Columbia.
British Columbia. Yes. Yes, of course. And they're 79 passing Florida Atlantic, the Owls.
Looking nice and smooth.
Slow, smooth as fast.
There's a couple of smooth guys right here.
Nice shot of Kentucky's car. And we have the Blue Hens. What are they up to over there? Uh-oh.
Kentucky.
Hopefully they can get this car moving. We see the crowd out there excited to see their favorite teams compete. Chad, who are your favorite teams?
Quick peruse at the chat. Portable ham sandwich is back. He said, oh boy, the ham sandwich is officially in the paddock. Good to see you back in the chat today. And looks like Amali Green, she was in here yesterday. Shout out to the fastest driver out there, her fiance Jackson Rose. Go Oklahoma State University.
Keep an eye out for them.
Love that. Can't wait to see 73. So proud of all the hard work. Go Cougs. Guys, we love the energy. Bring every bit of energy to this chat. We are here to read it. We are here to answer questions. Again, beautiful day out here for some racing, for some event.
For competing.
For competing.
Beautiful. Okay. Go Dogs.
Kentucky. See what's going on there. Oh, zipping by. I couldn't read that number. It was so fast.
Too fast.
We got Go Mavericks, Go Owls. New link in the chat as well there for you.
And if you want to see all the results, you can go to results.fsaeonline.com. Pinned it to the top for you all for it's an easy find.
Easy.
You want to see your favorite team's lap count, best times, average time. That's what that is for. And it looks like Wichita is back on the streets after their driver change. And there's Florida Atlantic, the Owls. A lot of love in the chat for the Owls. Who?
Hey, who, where, what? Who, what, when, where, why, Scott? And again, guys, we appreciate your patience. We'll be picking up our energy soon.
Oh, we have British Columbia flying through the start line. There's Wichita, looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Mike, anything in the chat? What's it saying? Should we ask them a question?
I think we should. Let's get this going, guys. Chat. What? I'll tell you what. You know, we haven't asked. Anyone in the chat, I think we do know some specific drivers. Maybe want to tell us a little bit about them, their background. We can kind of, you know, fill in. So, like, Kentucky's out there, British Columbia. Maybe we can give a little background on some of the drivers out there.
Yeah, if you know a driver, you know a little inside scoop about your team, let us know. We want to share it.
We got some WVU fans coming in. Let's go Mountaineers.
Ooh.
We got a hoot hoot right back at you, Scott. Sydney Rodriguez liked your hooting.
There's British Columbia looking good.
All right, so Dane's letting us know that Wichita State has a certified driver.
Ooh.
Who? Give us some info. Maybe what year they are. Is this their first year driving? What do we know? You know? Name?
What do you know? We know very little about your teams.
Oh, that's beautiful. Congrats to Tennessee Tech member Charles and Sophie getting married next Saturday.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm a little upset I didn't get invited. I don't know about you.
Right, shift happens, though.
Good pull. Liberty as a freshman running second. Thank you for that, Christopher Taylor. All right, Scott, here's a good one from Harry. Raphael is driving for UBC, for British Columbia out there.
Ooh, okay, nice.
He's our awesome race director, helping the team get the car in the Ford wind tunnel for the first time. Oh, okay. Blue Hen's got Tom Griffenberger.
Ooh.
Long Island man with a love of PBRs. That's beautiful.
I'm sure he'll be celebrating after such a incredible endurance event today.
And thank you, Michael, for letting us know David is driving for FAU.
Ooh, keep an eye out for David. There's Wichita. Got a little glimpse of him passing the start line.
Beautiful.
And Saskatchewan, we got some Canadian teams out there. Saskatchewan's cruising. Followed by, a blue flash. Too quick.
And folks, what advice would you give to these drivers?
What advice would you give to the announcers?
That's even better question.
Who are a little cold.
It's chilly out here. It's cold. What advice would you tell Scott today? And what advice would you tell Mike? Make them personal. Make a direct message to each of us.
There's Florida Atlantic Gals. I believe that was David driving.
There we go.
Is that right?
Florida Atlantic. That is correct. When Oklahoma State comes out there, we'll see Jackson. Ooh,
Kentucky getting towed away.
British Columbia, we know who's out there. That is Raphael.
Raphael looking good in that good-looking car. Saskatchewan. Oh, we got the Blue Hens right on their tail, waiting for that opportunity to pass because they are looking to go fast.
Tammy wants us to tell some racing jokes.
Oh, give us a second. We'll think of some. We'll think of some. Thanks, Tammy.
Comedy doesn't just happen.
It
needs to be natural.
Right.
But
we'll make it natural.
Thank you all for all this information. It's very helpful. It looks like Cole is the amazing driver for Missouri Science and Tech. He's a senior this year. Best driver in a long time.
Ooh.
Thank you, Kyle. Michigan Tech, Xander's going to be the driver there. He has a 77 Corvette and loves to race. Beautiful. Very helpful information, guys. That's Saskatchewan rolling through.
Hey, I got a question for you, Mike.
Hey, what's up?
What do race car drivers wear under their fire retardant suits?
Underwear?
Speedos.
Okay. There you go, Tammy. There you go. That's a good one, Scott.
There's
zooming past us.
we just saw the Blue Hens Delaware maybe finishing up their, should be done, completed their 10 laps. Congratulations to the University of Delaware.
Anybody else finish up yet, Scott?
Not that I could see, but if you want to keep an eye out on all the standings, go to results.fseonline.com.
And thank you, Joe, from that driving for Delaware was Miles Womack.
Ooh. And we have, looks like Southern Illinois and from Carbondale on the track now, 125. So keep an eye on them for their first lap.
Chat's loving that, Scott. Tammy loves that joke. Great work. Keep them coming if you got them.
I will do what I can, but no promises.
How many laps is this? This is a 10-lap race. Each driver gets 5 laps. Scott, how many kilometers?
It's about a total 22-kilometer event. And it's going to test their, not just their driving, but the design, the handling, the speed of the vehicle, and also the fuel efficiency. And fuel efficiency and in this endurance event are sponsored by Ford, so thank you to them.
Thank you.
They are also one of the sponsors of this live stream, so double thank you.
Get yourself a Ford.
Built Ford tough.
Harrison Ford has one, maybe. He's got it, right? They had to get that partnership.
I haven't talked to Harrison in so many
It
years.
was like
It's
1926.
It's been too long.
It was 1920. How old were you in 1926?
I haven't talked to Harrison Ford in so long. I just, but I'll reach back out and see.
There we are again.
There we are, looking good.
Saskatchewan rolling through here.
Ooh, Canada cruising. Saskatchewan. There's British Columbia.
Love the design.
Ooh, it's getting darker and darker out there, but we have Saskatchewan right on somebody's tail. Looking to get through that passing lane. Who's that? Tennessee Tech out there. Show some love for Tennessee Tech in the chat. Florida Atlantic Owls.
If I recall, one of the drivers is David for Florida Atlantic.
Ooh, and there was Wichita. And looks like the fastest lap time so far today is from car 86, University of Delaware Blue Hen Racing, with 2 minutes 38 seconds.
What did I tell
you? A little
you?
over that. They were quick. They were quick. That is now the best lap time to beat. They also completed all 10 laps, which is very, very impressive.
British Columbia.
Followed by Tennessee Tech and followed by somebody else. They are just cruising by this start line. It's a flash of colors.
It is. We got about feels like half a second to pick them up.
Boom. And there's 64. Grand Valley, I believe. That was the Owls going in for a driver change. They're the Shockers.
Know there's some love for Wichita today.
Oh, yeah. It's hard not to love them.
Hard.
We have, looks like Tennessee Tech was leading a pack of 3. But let's see if they get a blue flag for someone to pass. Doesn't look like it. But Saskatchewan finishing their, or another lap. And currently we have, looks like 6 cars on the track. 7, I apologize. Right now we have British Columbia, Tennessee Tech, Grand Valley State, Florida Atlantic, Colorado Boulder, new one out there, Saskatchewan on their 9th lap, and Southern Illinois Carbondale.
Beautiful.
And that was Wichita. Looks like that was Southern Illinois Carbondale getting that opportunity to pass.
And Mr. LP 2004 asking if we have some unofficial lap info for cars on the track. I know you did just inform them of the teams out there, but you can also find this on the link that is pinned inside of the chat here.
Yes, you'll be able to see the current cars on the track, their number of laps completed, best lap time, and average lap time. And that was Southern Illinois Carbondale passing the start. There's Tennessee Tech. And we have a car.
Love for Tennessee Tech as well in the chat.
Saskatchewan looking to finish up their final lap, I believe. Maybe there's possibly a new car on the track.
Hey, Scott, did you know Wichita and Washington State, they do all their manufacturing. They have a very small budget, so it's good to see the product they can bring to the table here.
And if they want to talk about manufacturing, they should get in touch with the Gene Haas Foundation. We talked to them yesterday. They are big proponents for that, so
wonderful.
Be sure to connect with them. I'm sure they'll be impressed and happy to speak with you.
And thank you for this info, this insider info.
We like it. We want to know the inside facts. What got you guys here?
Show me the car facts. Am I right?
Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that, Mike. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's
because that was a really good line.
Thank you, Scott. It's just good to be here with you, you know?
It's good to be back live, and we have car 79, the Owls, after a driver change. 64, of course, Grand Valley State.
Always has been.
Always will. Well, not always will be, but
for this event.
For this event, for sure.
For sure.
There's Boulder looking to complete their first lap. Mike, who do we have here?
Number 79, Scott. What do you mean who we have here?
I know, that's the Florida Atlantic Owls.
The Owls, with Owls Racing. Love to see Florida Atlantic. We know one of the drivers is David.
But they just had a driver change, so
it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50, if anybody knows that second driver.
Oh, looks like Saskatchewan just pulled in for completing their 10th lap. Congratulations to them.
Great job, Saskatchewan.
We have somebody else coming. Or there they are. Who just went in? Now Saskatchewan's done. Somebody else popped in for probably a driver change. I don't know. These cars are flying by.
Looks like Grand Valley State. They're on their 8th. So again, we should
there they are.
Be seeing them as the next team. And thank you. Looks like the second Owls racing driver is The Han.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you for that, Reagan.
And we have Grand Valley on their 9th lap.
And there's 64, Grand Valley State with Laker Racing. British Columbia zooming by. Some more awesome information there. Thank you. The second driver for FAU. Chief engineer just graduated in December. Very cool. Congratulations. Good control by British Columbia. Grand Valley State finished their 9th laps. There's 96 joining the teams here. That's University of Toledo Rocket Motor with Rocket Motor Sports. Kennesaw State did just start running as well. Came out the gate hot. Here we got a shot of UBC on the lap number 6. Florida Atlantic, second driver. Current driver for Tennessee Tech as well is Avery Rybick. Good shot of Colorado Boulder, followed by Grand Valley State on their 9th lap. My apologies, 10th lap.
Mike, how are we feeling?
Cold, definitely cold. But I'm always excited. You know, anytime you sit me next to my friend Scott, I'm happy, you know? It's a good day.
We have 96 out there, Toledo.
Toledo did join the party. So did Kennesaw State.
Ooh, nice.
University of Hartford as well.
There was a lot of love for Hartford in the chat.
A lot of love, like I said yesterday. Good pizza town.
Mm-hmm. Mike, and what's your favorite pizza?
Has to be a classic New York style pepperoni pie.
Okay, nice.
And if I recall, yours was bacon. You like bacon?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me that bacon. There's Hartford right there. Looks like they have a GoPro on their car. Love to get some of that footage. Cheer for our highlight reel. We have a checker flag for Here's Toledo, Rocket Motorsports. I apologize. Is that Kennesaw?
Kennesaw's looking good, too. When they zoomed past here, they were revving.
Oh, were they?
Woo, they were quick.
Quick.
And they zipped out of here. Love the black and
Project
yellow.
Hail Mary.
I love that.
That's pretty cool.
I love that. We have seen some good.
We get a nice view of these rear wing sayings on this event. We missed a lot yesterday.
Mm-hmm. What's that one? Guess we missed another, Scott. I guess we missed another. Darth Mo, I agree. Get these guys some Snuggies because it is cold in here, out here. And Mr. TL Lewis, you can find this timing and scoring. It's pinned to the top. We put a link in the chat here.
But it is results.fsaeonline.com. And there's Colorado Boulder.
Getting some love for Kennesaw in the chat there.
Oh, love it.
Florida Atlantic still zipping around that track. They got to be approaching at least on their 8th lap or 9th if I was, looks like 8th. Grand Valley State finished up as well, correct?
Oh, looks like it. Congratulations to Laker Racing.
What do you got to say, Scott?
I want to give a shout out to our scoring team for keeping track of all of these vehicles running all weekend, getting the accurate scores, times, the amount of work that they put in to set up and score these. It's incredible to see. It's impressive.
It is. And you know what? They deserve the love. They deserve that shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Just like car 107, Hartford deserves some love in that chat for what they're doing out there on that course. Let's hear it for them. Love the look of that car. I know you like that and British Columbia. You love those colors.
I love a bright color on the track. Hooty hoo, Kennesaw.
Scott, you look cold. Are you cold? Kennesaw.
Hooty hoo. Oh, just driving right through cones like it owed them money. So we're going to have a volunteer out there to fix that setup so nobody else.
According to Cam Accorder, Tennessee Tech has changed their driver to Evan.
All right. Can't wait to see Evan out there.
Benjamin says, stop showing the commentators. I can kind of get behind that, Benjamin. I'm right there with you. I get to look at this face every day in the mirror, as does Scott. Let's see them cars, am I right?
Yeah, we don't see those every day.
Exactly.
But here we are
again. So there's British Columbia. But just know, I do agree with you, Benjamin. So does Scott. Wow, who's that zipping over there?
Southern Illinois.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was Hartford flying by. Fall by. So British Columbia does not like the cones is what I am learning. And, of course, they're going to give them the blue flag to allow Southern Illinois to pass, along with Toledo. Oh, my gosh, and look at that opening. Open road, they will take advantage.
125, Southern Illinois.
They are going to take advantage of that open track. Kennesaw State now has the fastest lap time, though, with 2 minutes, 19 seconds.
Not shocked.
Me either.
After I saw what they did out the gate, wow. And again, with the amount of love and support behind Kennesaw State, not shocked.
What is this? There we go. He's frustrated.
Again, it's part of the game, the mental game.
Some of the last laps looks like they're struggling. You want to complete those 10 laps to get the maximum amount of points. So I'm sure the driver's feeling a little frustrated.
Definitely, rightfully so.
And there's 82, South Dakota State.
South Dakota State.
Looking to finish their first lap, it looks like. Hartford is looking for that fastest lap time, it seems.
Mm-hmm. And look who's on camera again, Mike and Scott.
Here's 54. Here's 54, Tennessee Tech. Who was the new driver? Who was the new driver on Tennessee Tech?
Oh, I can let you know in a brief second here.
I know we got.
I believe his name was Evan.
Evan.
Let's go.
Evan.
Let's go, car 54. Evan Morse. Let's hear it for Evan Morse.
Oh my gosh, he's looking good out there.
Hey, I'll tell you what's special. Christy Schamberger gave that shout out. If you could talk to Evan right now, what would you say?
There's South Dakota.
And there is Scott Schultz again.
And Michael and Grossi. I'd rather just cut to the empty track instead of us, wouldn't you?
I mean,
there's Carbondale. Nope, sorry, Atlantic Owls.
they got to be on
Followed by Carbondale, of
lap
course.
9 or 10 Atlantic. So we should see them finishing up soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, 125 is moving. I don't know if they're late for work or what's going on, but they are moving.
That is Southern Illinois at Carbondale. They really are. It looks like the Owls are going to finish their final lap. This is it.
Beautiful.
Hopefully they can get in. And we have Colorado Boulder back out there after a driver change.
And who other than Mike and Scott at this time for your entertainment? 96.
Toledo Rocket Motorsports.
I'll tell you what, they look like a rocket out there.
Bam! There's Hartford.
Is that what a rocket makes? I don't think that's
Bam!
And
How
who is
what
it?
would your rocket sound be? I'm sure the audience loves that.
That was way more accurate than your sound.
I'm not talking about accuracy. I'm talking about their ears.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, Kennesaw and Hartford on the backstretch. Hartford cruising.
Definitely having some good runs here. Kennesaw with that fastest lap time. Hartford coming for it. I tell you what, car 125, Southern Illinois. Wow. They're on a mission out there.
Florida Atlantic now is the fastest lap time. Minute 35. I think we're going to have to double check that one. We're going to, I'm sure.
You know what I don't need to double check? Mike and Scott being on the camera, because the camera loves us today.
I don't know if I agree, Mike. Not you, Mike. Producer Mike.
We have a producer behind the scenes. I want to throw a special shout out to him.
Yeah, thank
for
you
helping
to him
set all
and
this
Psychic
up.
Media and the Brazil Media crew for helping us out.
Darth Mo likes us. Let's go, Mike and Scott. What do you want? You tell us what you want. We deliver. We give the people what they want. Love the look of car 82 there, Scott. Who's 82?
82, of course, is South Dakota.
Right? South Dakota. Again, thank you all for joining us today. If you have any insider information on drivers, facts about the cars, let us know.
There's 50. Is 50 new to us?
Definitely new to us. I don't know if we saw that yesterday, did we? 50.
At least I know today they're new. That's Clarkson.
We had
saw
Clarkson.
them yesterday. A lot of Kelly Clarkson talk.
I mean, since they've been gone, I've been missing them.
I mean, yeah, I tried to think of another lyric from that song, but could not.
You probably couldn't breathe for the first time, huh?
There it is. That is the one I was looking for. Thank you.
Kelly Clarkson, shout out to you.
We saw British Columbia getting towed away on their 8th lap.
8th lap, too. That
That's
one
tough
hurts.
to see. That's tough to see.
Robert Wright pulling for Clarkson, number 50 today.
There's that Florida Atlantic.
They're on lap 10, right?
Yeah. That flash of white was South Dakota State.
I know Southern Illinois on their 9th lap as well. They have been moving. Their best lap time so far is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Kennesaw's 2:19. That is a score to beat.
Sure is, and looks like we just saw a new car enter the track. So keep an eye out for them. And who is them, you ask?
Hey, Scott, who is them?
Don't know yet. Nope, don't know yet. But they were red.
Folks at home, if you know who that is,
Washington State.
let us know.
Washington State Wazoo
Hey.
Racing. There was some love for them in the chat.
All we had to do was put a little fire under your caboose.
I
and
just
you got us that answer.
needed it to update.
Carter wants us to shout out Paul. If there's anything I can do, it's give Paul a shout out. Not just one, Scott. Go ahead.
What's up, Paul?
2 shout outs for the price of 1. Venmo is.
In the chat. And there we are.
And there we are.
Oh, there we go. That's Colorado Boulder. Clarkson.
South Dakota. State University with wild hair. Some would say I have wild hair.
I did yesterday.
I think a lot of people, again, would want this hair, Scott.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe it's just rooted in jealousy for you.
I'm not jealous or knocking down your hair. I'm just
Tennessee Tech. I know a lot of people in the chat love Tennessee Tech today.
Absolutely. There it is, Washington. Washington State.
We gave an interview to Washington.
We did.
Definitely best dressed.
Anybody out there know some inside information?
Now that's a beautiful comment if I ever seen one. When I was teaching Evan to drive, I kept saying, slow down. Now I'm yelling, go, Evan, go. Tennessee Tech, number 54. A lot of love for Evan in the chat here.
Keep it up, Evan. Looks like Hartford getting pulled in for a driver change.
I would say it's one of 2 things, a driver change or some of that beautiful pizza they have down there in Hartford, Connecticut. Quick lunch break. But I'm going to go with driver change today.
I would go with driver change as well.
Little update on the laps for us, Scott.
Yeah, let's take a look. So on the track, we currently have Clarkson completed 1 lap, Tennessee Tech 8, Washington State looking to finish up their first lap. Owls Racing should be completed. Congratulations to them for completing their 10 laps. South Dakota State 3, University of Toledo 6 laps, Colorado Boulder 8, Hartford 5. They're in there for that driver change. Kennesaw State looks like they're also in for a driver change. And Southern Illinois at Carbondale completed their 10th lap. Congratulations to them.
They looked real good out there today.
They sure did. And there was Clarkson completed their first lap. And we have somebody pulling in. There's Clarkson.
Couldn't catch that message on the wing there, did you?
No, but there is car 115 entering the track. And 115 is...
115's University of Illinois, Chicago.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out on them. Too fast, gonna catch who that was. There's Hartford back out there after their driver change.
I think he had a vengeance out there. Did you see how quick he was moving? My goodness gracious.
There they are. Illinois, Chicago.
A lot of love for Hartford out there. Rhino saying, "Go Hartford."
Go Hartford.
Scott, if you were in the driver's seat for Hartford and you had to give some new information, new quotes, something you haven't said yet.
Right.
You had to find a message deep inside the pit of your soul to get through this endurance event. What would you say?
I would say nothing. I would let my actions speak.
Wow. Whoa. You know what? And that's why you're a champion. For those of you at home don't know, Scott is a 2-time back-to-back cornhole champion in the state of Pittsburgh.
And I couldn't have done it without my co-host / friend, Mike. We are a team in almost everything.
And if it's any consolation, we love to see other teams, just like at this event, working hard, putting their skills to use to get through this endurance event.
That is right. Because it's a team event, team sport.
Mm-hmm. A lot of good interviews the other day with these students. It's great to see their growth. They acknowledged, mistakes from the past and how they addressed them this year and how they made their vehicles better.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome to see, awesome to hear about.
And if you want to take a look at these interviews, they'll be on our YouTube channel that I know you're on right now. So be sure to subscribe and so you don't miss a single drop.
Looks like we got 639 live viewers. That is 639 more subscribers we should see.
Mm-hmm. Blow up the chat. What's
Blow it up. Chat, I'm going to be honest. Yesterday you were a little stronger.
Well, we were a little stronger,
You know
Mike.
what?
We can't blame
You're
the
right.
chat. This is
Chat,
on us.
I'd
We
like
are
to
exhausted.
apologize. Hey, camera one, zoom in. I'd like to formally apologize, chat. It's not fair for me to expect that much out of you if I'm not putting out the effort. Like Scott said, let our actions speak.
Right. And I can't believe you're about to put it on them.
So we're going to bring it. You're going to bring it. And for the next couple hours of this endurance event, we're going to have some fun.
We have Washington State on the track.
40-hour commute for them to get here.
And looks like they are getting pushed off. Well, as we watch them pushed off, let's hear a word from our sponsors. And we are back, and I smell some rubber burning. Ooh. These tires are going on this track.
Take it in. I tell you that much, because it's one of the things you love to smell when you're at the track.
Burning rubber?
Who doesn't?
It's not a great smell.
I tell you what, though, I told you two yesterday you'd be going for Red Bull sooner or later. Bring on the dad jokes. Hey, yo, bro, don't blame us. Jason, I formally apologize. You are correct. Maddie, thank you. She loves us silly goofball commentators. Hope you guys are having fun. We are.
We sure are.
Cars are looking good out here. Scott is about to...
All right, what do we have?
Standings.
We have... looks like Colorado Boulder finished their laps. Toledo on 9. Oklahoma State out there for their first lap, along with the U.S. Naval Academy, car 70. So let's keep an eye on them. And we see in the right of the screen, looks like a team ready for a driver change. itching to get out there. And there's Hartford. Oh,
Ooh.
losing control a little bit, but I mean, what a save.
Good comeback.
Who do we have here? Toledo. Just nice open track for them to take advantage of. And they are. Navy finishing their first lap. Oh, and we have car 35 looking to get out there, but little trouble out the gate. There's Oklahoma State safely passing. We just saw Hartford kick up a cone. Doesn't seem like it slowed them down a bit.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Why did the race car apply for a job?
He needed money.
It wanted to drive its career forward, just like a lot of these students here at this event.
Sure are.
Ford is sponsoring us today.
Yeah,
So grateful for
they
that.
are proud long-term sponsors of the endurance and fuel efficiency event. And we saw Irvine struggling at the start, but it looks like they were able to get going. So hopefully that doesn't affect their game day. We see Navy lose a little bit of control. Cal Poly on the track.
Scott Jacobs asking for some FSAE trivia if you got anything off the top of your head. Maybe a fun question to ask. As we see 115 make its way through.
I'll try to think of something. Some trivia questions. But no promises.
'77 is Florida, correct, Scott? Northern Florida?
Yeah, I believe they have over 50 bird species.
That is correct.
What's your favorite bird?
Favorite bird? Does it have to fly?
Wow.
I mentioned yesterday a penguin. Now,
that
if
is
you
right.
said, Mike, I'm sorry, I'm putting the requirement of flight
flight
onto this,
Yes.
that changes things.
What's the flight?
If you said, Mike, I need a bird that can fly, wow, I would just, you know what I would go with?
What?
I think they're a very beautiful creature, a cardinal.
Cardinals are a great bird.
How about you?
A hawk.
Oh, why is that?
Because they're just cool, man.
They are.
They're just a cool bird.
You don't want to mess with a hawk.
No, you do not want to go toe-to-toe with a hawk. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with Hartford Racing either.
How about you folks? What is your favorite bird? Noah says, Scott, are you ticklish?
No, I don't know, man.
Richard says his favorite bird is an owl. Go KSU.
Like the Florida Atlantic owls? There's Irvine. Anteaters. What do you think of an anteater?
Anteaters are cool. All the was Arthur an anteater or an aardvark?
He was an aardvark.
Aardvark. What is the difference? Because I don't think I know.
I bet it's like a pretty big difference.
Okay.
One of them, I bet, is one eats ants.
I would say that's a difference, yeah. Nice turn there, Scott. Who we got zipping through?
That's Hartford.
Hartford. Somebody likes pigeons, hummingbirds, awesome birds as well. Pigeons, though, they say those aren't real birds.
What does that even mean?
That's what I heard, the word around the street. It's where I get a lot of my information.
That's true. That's how you learned about the acreage of most schools.
Chat, you know it just as well as I know.
Real quick, looks like Toledo finished third.
Beautiful
10
work.
laps. So love that. North Florida and Irvine working on their first lap. We see the Anteaters struggling a little bit, but hopefully they can get moving.
UW Platteville, are they out there yet, Scott? I don't so.
See them.
Got somebody asked.
We have a nice little group here, though.
Ryan, that 135 score, we are not sure if it's right. We don't think so. But again, adjustments will be made
Right.
Bear with.
We just don't think so
Team.
because it's a good minute faster
it's
than
a
the
good
others.
bit
So,
faster. So.
but our scoring team will take a look at the when they have a chance. They're busy today, keeping an eye on all of these events.
Love everybody's participation on the bird question. Thank you very much.
And if you want to see, though, who these winners are, you can tune into the award ceremony later today. Also on our YouTube channel, there's North Florida.
And also, you know, if you are looking to see when a team is scheduled for, you can find this on FSAEonline.com/event results. The run order page.
Well, it's results.fse.
Results.fse.
But you know what? That link's
chat.
pinned to the chat.
It'll give you all the run times. Might be a little bit off, but it'll give you a very rough estimate and a good starting basis.
Sure can.
To find what time your team is running today.
Well, the times are off because we started late.
A little late.
You can see the order. There's 44. I believe that was Cal Poly. No, I-89 is Cal Poly right on the heels of Oklahoma State, looking to get that blue flag so they can pass. We have Hartford on the heels of the Anteaters. Looks like the Anteaters are out there. They figured it out. 44 is Ram Race in Colorado State. Hartford got the pass. The Anteaters.
Lot of love for Northern Florida, team car 77. Scott, we could definitely help you out with this. Can you list off who the next 10 are?
Okay.
We could definitely do that for you, Kennedy.
So it looks like we got Colorado State out there. So next is Michigan Tech, University of Oklahoma, Temple.
Owls, the Owls.
The Owls, more birds. University of Michigan Dearborn, University of Georgia, Lehigh, Missouri University of Science and Tech, University of Texas Austin, University of Manitoba, and the 10th one next is Minnesota State University Mankato. Mankato. Thank you for the assist.
And we'll do our best to read off the next 10 for you every so often, guys.
North Florida is upset that they are stuck behind Navy. It's really going to affect that lap time.
Scott, good question. What's the weather like out here?
It is a little cooler than yesterday, windier than yesterday. Michigan Tech just took off. Cloudier than yesterday. But still a great time to be in Michigan. You can see there the clouds rolling in.
Little dark.
Everyone's a little more bundled up today. Oklahoma. North Florida got to get by Navy and
Scott, here's some help for both of us. It's pronounced Mankato.
Mankato. Thank you for the assist.
Thank you, Steve. A lot of love from Michigan Dearborn. They're within that top 10. And you know who that is? Northern Florida.
Next 10.
You know what I know about Northern Florida?
What?
1,300 acres over there.
Really?
1,300 on that campus.
Very nice.
So if you're looking for land, a lot of it, Northern Florida. A lot of love. Move the boat, Navy.
1,300?
77 needs to fly. I love Tracy's.
1,300?
1,300 acres.
That's like a
It's huge.
1,300?
I'm telling you. It's a public institution founded in 1972.
Wow. I was like 20, I think.
I think you were. That's when you made the big jump.
Who do we have here? A lot of love for North Florida.
A lot of love. I liked Tracy brought some huge energy.
The camera loves them.
Move the boat, Navy. She said 77 needs to fly.
Oh, yeah. There's Oklahoma, 46. Sooner Racing.
A little more help. Mankato is pronounced with a long A, so I think it's Mankato.
Mankato.
There we go.
Here's 44, Colorado Rams.
I love the design of the mountains on the. Do you see it there?
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. Just missed their rear sign there.
Yeah, a little small tag, so we couldn't grab it.
Northern Florida.
But if you know, let us know in the chat.
If you guys know any of the rear signs today, let us know. We are happy to read them out for you. Let everybody know, because they are hard to catch. When these cars
They're just
are
too
moving.
quick. They're too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Navy was going in for something. North Florida has the tracks to themselves. What can they do with it?
Looking great out there. Love the blue, love the white.
Camera loves it too.
Mm-hmm.
There's Michigan Tech. A couple cars going in for driver change. Oklahoma, Sooner Racing. There we have Michigan Tech on the back stretch. Try to come up with another cool saying for the way they are just carving through these turns, but could not do it.
They're carving through these turns like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Okay, nice.
I got to do everything around here, it seems.
We have
Just kidding, guys.
We have 108 entering the track.
Who's 108? Talk to me. Look at us.
Temple University.
Gotta love Temple. Not too far from where I grew up, Scotty. Love Temple.
What do you know about Temple?
They are the Owls, located out in North Philadelphia. Division I school.
I think in West Philadelphia you were born and raised.
I did spend a lot of my days on the playground, too.
Okay.
I chilled, maxed out, all cool.
Relaxing, all cool?
You play basketball in the school?
I feel like there was a time where you were up to no good.
I made a little bit of trouble in my neighborhood.
What did your auntie say?
You're moving with your aunt and uncle in Bel Air. And that's what we know about the Temple House for you. If that didn't sum it up, I don't know what will. Number 44 looking good out there. Again, love Colorado. And if there's anything I love more than Colorado, it's Mike and Scott on the camera.
You sure do. Oh,
nice
93.
out the gate. Good catch, Scott. I couldn't see that. Blinked and they're gone. 115.
I believe that is Illinois, Chicago.
How we doing on lap updates, Scott?
Wind is picking up. I'm sure you guys can hear it. Our tent's about to blow away.
Definitely one of the colder days here.
So on the track we have Colorado, Oklahoma, Navy, North Florida. A little trouble with the anteaters still. Michigan Tech probably wasn't happy about it. Cal Poly, Michigan Tech, Chicago, Illinois, Chicago, and Oklahoma State. Cal Poly back on the track after their driver change.
Fun fact, don't you guys remember Little House on the Prairie? Don't get mad at me. Have you seen it?
I have not.
So
tell me about it,
Fletch lives daily. She said Mankato was the big city near Walnut Grove.
Oh.
Mankato is a big aviation school. Thank you, Master Blaster. Got some love for Washington. Go Kelson. Go Wazoo. When's University of Michigan Dearborn?
We interviewed him.
That's right. University of Michigan Dearborn should be coming out soon. They were within that next 10. A lot of love for number 77. There's some more for Hartford. A lot for 77, guys. Tracy says, Nathan making it look easy. Mom's Burner says, 77 is Bombo Colade. I think that's the back of their rear end.
Nice.
Thank you for that. That is awesome. Chris cheering for Temple. Let's go, Temple. Reed is UNF's. Again, more love for Osprey Racing here, 77.
Mm-hmm. Fan favorite.
Really is. Thank you. E. Myers, first driver for UGA, is Landon. He graduated last week with a degree in mechanical engineering.
Whoa, congratulations, Landon.
Little smarter than Scott and myself,
Congratulations to all the graduating seniors.
100%. Again, we've said it once, we said it again. It is awesome to see all of their hard work come to life at this event. Built these from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Designed, built, competing, driven by students.
Mm-hmm.
There's Oklahoma State. Looks like their first lap with a new driver. Getting a feel for the track.
Excited for number 75. What team is that, Scott? We know the back from Mississippi State. I remember that car was my favorite car with the flames. It's going to say, "Watch this drive" on their rear end. Rear wing. My apologies. First driver for UCF is going to be Justin Wills, just graduated with a degree in business.
Oh, congrats.
Keep an eye out for UCF.
Oh, we will. University of Oklahoma. Michigan Dearborn just entered the track, so I know the chat was looking for them.
I want to hear some love now.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted them, we gave them to you. What do you say for Michigan Dearborn? Scott, who have you been enjoying watching out there so far? Besides everyone, anyone sticking out particularly?
Michigan Tech looks like they're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like what North Florida's been up to.
North Florida has
and I'm not
become
mad.
a fan favorite.
I'm not mad at Cal Poly. You know, they're looking good.
What would make you mad?
I don't know. For this event, I don't know what would make me mad. Maybe if no cars ran, I'd be a little upset. But luckily, they are out here and they are running.
Got a couple people waiting for Sacramento State 52 to run. A lot of love for Owen in the chat. Let's go, Owen. There's some of that love for Dearborn that we've been waiting for.
There's Temple. Ooh, North Florida on their heels.
North Florida's looking good. So is Temple.
Temple's
nice, smooth
shot
drive.
away. He said, not today.
He said, North Florida, don't get me wrong. The weather's better down there, but I don't want to be there today because I'm zooming and zipping past you. What do you say, Scotty?
Mm-hmm. Zip, zaps off.
Bom, bing, bop. Little scatting here at the
Michigan
commentary
International
booth for you.
Speedway.
You do not want to get us scatting because it is electrifying.
Is it?
Is it? Anyway, 52. We'll be out there soon, I'm sure. In a couple minutes, we'll give you guys the next 10 to go.
And there's Oklahoma State.
Yes, Jacob, we will get you that update on the next 10 cars in a little bit here.
Looks like University of Georgia should be the next one out, followed by Lehigh, Missouri Science, University of Science and Tech, and then UT Austin. And you saw 108 Temple across the finish or the start line, and there's Cal Poly.
I know somebody was asking about Wisconsin Platteville. They are
after Manteco, Minnesota State University Manteco.
So they're within the next 10.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eyes out. They are coming.
There's Michigan Tech. I wonder what their rear wing says. If you know, let us know in the chat, because I was not able to catch it.
For anyone just joining, we are in the endurance event.
We sure are.
How many laps, Scott?
Of course, this is a 10-lap event, 5 per driver, total 22 kilometers, testing the endurance of these vehicles, how they can be handled, ran, and of course we judge on their fuel efficiency as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this event and fuel efficiency is sponsored by Ford. So always a longtime supporter of this event.
What's your favorite Ford? I'm classic. You give me an F-150, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah?
How about you?
I like a little speed, so I'm a Mustang guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely show some love for a Ford Escape as well.
Oh, a classic Ford Escape.
Chat, what is your favorite Ford make and model? Color if you really want to take this to the next level.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. What do you got? Who owns a Ford even? Talk to us.
Let us know.
So happy to be here in Brooklyn, Michigan. No sleep till Brooklyn.
We have a car coming in, Michigan Tech, for a driver change. Oklahoma State. I like that orange.
Love it. That is beautiful. Love the orange.
Reminds me of Halloween. What's your favorite Halloween?
It's scary how good they are.
It is scary. It is scary. What's your favorite?
There's a couple of scary guys popping up on the screen as well.
What's your favorite Halloween costume?
Favorite Halloween costume? Great question. Do you want a basic answer? Do you want an in-depth answer?
I want a normal. I want to know the answer. What's the answer?
So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. It's either next year or the year after. I have a plan.
You're
because,
2 years ahead of plan.
Yeah, I've actually thought about this in-depthly. My fiance and I are going to go as Chip Skylark and a shiny tooth.
Okay.
From the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
The reason? I have a reason.
My follow-up, of course. What is the reason?
Chip Skylark is the only artist to never produce a bad song.
Okay.
He's made 3 songs, 3 for 3.
And are you Chip or are you the tooth?
I'm going to be Chip.
Okay.
So that is the reason. Got to show some love to Chip Skylark, just like I want the chat to show some love to their teams out here today for the endurance event. Michigan Dearborn there. Oklahoma State cruising by.
Illinois, Chicago.
How about you, Scott? Your favorite Halloween costume?
Great question, Mike.
We got to fuel you up. You are just loaded with no
I'm
answers
just running
today.
through my library of costumes. I think my favorite has to be a Kit Kat bar.
Really?
Yeah, why not, dude?
Just
break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
The question was costume, not candy.
Yeah, but you put on a Kit Kat
dress as a
costume. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Scott. Kick 1822.
Whoa, Dearborn is flying.
Owned a green Ford Escort sedan with a cassette player.
Classic.
You can tell that clouds are moving a little forward here. Getting a little dark on the track.
I'm thinking the rain might hold off, though. Or else they're going to have to do some tire changes.
Got some love for Justin Rogers at OSU, number 117.
We have a car going off.
I hope that is true. Valerie says Michigan Tech's rear back sign says shifter. I hardly know her.
Those kids are funny, man.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, we just got Lehigh starting their endurance. Oh, man, funny stuff.
Alyssa showing some more love for Owen Shell out there on the course today. Watch those cones.
Well, I know you wasn't watching them. British
Columbia had a little issues with the cones today.
It's like they were trying to hit them. But other than that, great performance by them.
Valerie says, it is. My son is on the team. College kids are indeed funny. He goes, that is a good one.
Illinois, Chicago, Oklahoma State, and Cal Poly they're on lap 9.
Special request for you, Scott, yourself, and myself. Please say Stingers up when Sacramento State 52 comes out on this endurance course.
We'll keep an eye out for Sacramento State. And there's Lehigh in the back stretch.
Another school out in that eastern Pennsylvania area.
Do you know anything about them?
I do. I did mention yesterday they have a minor league baseball team called the Iron Pigs. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
You did.
Again, I'm a man of extensive knowledge.
If you have any questions, chat, let them know.
Not a question I can't answer.
Especially if it's about a school campus or...
Andrew, Toledo finished up, if I recall. He's asking if Toledo's out there.
I believe they are finished.
They are finished.
I mean, what I remember, they've completed all 10 laps.
They did. Got some Duke love for the Blue Devils. More love for Owen. Tell you what, we got to meet Owen because he must be popular.
Oh, yeah. He's the driver.
Mm-hmm. Lap completion stats can be found at the link that is pinned in this chat.
Sure can.
You can also find it on results.fsaeonline.com/event results.
Oklahoma State on the tail of University of Oklahoma.
And they're look at them.
Battle of the Oklahomas. It looks like Chicago, Illinois finishing up their 10 laps. Congratulations.
Great job today, Chicago, Illinois.
And we have Lehigh. Looks like they're finishing their first lap.
This one's for you, Noah. Let's get some W's in that chat.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of North Florida moms coming to the chat today.
Okay.
Gotta love to see it.
Looks like they are about to finish up North Florida.
UNF moms unite. What do you say, Tracy? Us gals all uniting. Love the support.
Here's Missouri. S&T, big Ford sponsor.
Okay. Got some love from Allison for the Oklahoma Sooners. She was probably on the edge of her seat when they were battling Oklahoma State there.
That was a good one. We just saw UNF. Who do we have out on the track right now? UT Austin entering the event.
Everything is bigger in
UT
Texas.
Austin has entered the chat.
Ooh, who's scared? I am, because they are fast.
Yeah. And we are going to hear a quick word from our sponsors.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you will see me at the top. My doubts will destroy my dreams. The more I seem to learn, the more I seem to lose. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. The more I seem to lose, the more I seem to learn. My dreams will destroy my doubts. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name.
And we are back, and we see a checker flag going. Looks like Dearborn is coming in for a driver change. There's some volunteers trying to pick up cones. .45 heading out. That is Minnesota Manteco taking the track. was North Florida coming in after completing 10 successful laps. Congratulations to you. Best lap time under 2 minutes. Average lap time 2 minutes 34.9 seconds. We have UT Austin. Looks like they have a little trouble, unfortunately. Minnesota Montego has the whole backstretch to themselves, it looks like. And they are taking advantage of that open road with force. Here's car 61. Wisconsin Platteville. I know there's some fans of Platteville in the chat. They are now on the track. Sound off if you are as excited as I am to see them. And there is Polar Bear Racing 101 Manitoba from Canada. 59 cruising on that backstretch. That is University of Georgia. And I believe University of Georgia is in Atlanta.
No.
That's Athens?
No, you're right. You're right. Wait. Okay. Ludacris is from Atlanta, right?
Yes.
So, was it Georgia Tech that came up and you said it's in Atlanta?
I forget.
Wow. How did we not apply what we learned yesterday?
I was wrong. University of Georgia is in Athens.
Yeah.
Anyway, from Athens, Georgia, we have University of Georgia showing.
E. Myers is not happy with you. Athens! Exclamation point. The better school is from Atlanta.
Whoa. Abraham
starting some fire in the chat. What do y'all got to say to Abraham out there? Because whoa, I don't even go there, and I'm spiced up.
I'm nervous.
So.
Anyway, Lehigh cruising.
And how about a special shout out to Landon Myers, who just graduated from UGA. And yes,
congratulations!
It is freezing for all of you wondering. Can't feel my feet when I'm with you.
We have UW Platteville on the heels of somebody. I know Platteville was some fans in the chat. I hope they're still on watching their team.
I sure hope so. A lot of love for Landon at UGA.
All the way from Athens.
That's right. There's Morgan saying, "Go Platteville."
Go Platteville.
Got some love for the Mavericks as well.
Got a new car on the track. Wasn't able to catch the number. But there's Dearborn after their driver change. Lehigh is cruising.
Scott, any idea when awards are scheduled to start?
So, I believe around 4. I'm not 100% sure. And it always depends on the final scoring. Sometimes it is delayed because we want to make sure that we are awarding the correct teams with the right scores and everything. But there will be a notice when we are streaming that. We have another car getting
And we have no word yet, Michael, on it, when lap times will be corrected. They will be.
So the lap times are corrected. The fastest lap time is not correct, though.
Yeah, that's the one he was addressing.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
It will be worked through. I guess we're not important enough to know the exact time. They didn't say, let's go tell Mike and Scott. You are tired today, Scott.
There's just like a weird, I don't know how to respond to that.
You know what? There's one thing I know about you, Scott. You love to be gassed up. You love You love when comments go to that ego. Scott, yeah, chat, let's get this guy going. What do we need to say to Scott to get him going? What do you like about him? What do you love about him? Let's hear it. Let's get him energized. Look at Dearborn cruising through this track. What do you say, Scott?
Too fast. Too fast. Slow down, boys. Just kidding. Speed it up. There's 76, Washington State, St. Louis. I don't know if we saw them during this yet. We have someone coming in for a driver change, it looks like.
Oddball racing. I love Scott. There it is, Scotty. Come on. What else we got to say to him? Talk to us.
We have Liberty out there. Looking good. The Flames looking to complete their first lap. Looks like Platteville got the go-ahead to pass. They are really taking advantage of that open road. But Manitoba is right on their heels. There's Liberty. That was Liberty again, finishing their first lap. Mike, what do you think about Dearborn right now?
What do I think about
Yum Yum
Dearborn?
Oil.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I think Dearborn is showing why they're a fan favorite, a home favorite. Car, beautiful design. Looking great out there on the endurance event.
Looking good, feeling good.
Next 10 teams to start. Scott, what do you got? Chloe would like to know.
You got it. Looks like UNC Raleigh. Maltecnologia from Brazil. I'm sure that chat will go off.
Yep.
Shearbrook, South Dakota School of Mines. Duke, Embry-Riddle. Sacramento State, Stingers up.
Stingers up.
And Clemson.
And thank you for a little more info. The second driver for UGA is Barry.
Barry.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. I mean, these cars are zooming by the start. Lehigh back out there after their driver change. There was Georgia.
No sprinkling yet out here, Evan. Definitely a little dark. definitely cold out here. That is what I can tell you. Jamie hitting us with a fun fact. In Stillwater, Oklahoma, OSU, there's a life-size Bumblebee in Optimus Prime that look so real. What do you think of that, Scotty?
Crazy. I believe NC State Raw is on the track. There's a lot of cars out there right now. Lots of action.
Jacob letting us know Elijah is driving for Liberty.
Way to go, Elijah.
Good work, Liberty.
Lehigh. Goodbye. They are out of here cruising. So that was Platteville coming in for a driver change.
That's a good question for you, Scott. Will the Terps be slow as turtles or blow everyone away?
They're going to blow everyone away.
Ryan Scott is a huge Terps fan.
Oh, yeah.
Always has been.
Always will be.
A lot of love for the Flames as well. Love that look of that car.
The Liberty Flames. Who was that new driver, Barry?
Was that the Flames?
I don't... Liberty.
Flames is Mississippi State, I thought.
That's the look. But
You're so... hey,
I'd like to formally apologize. Dude, how do I know what you're going to say?
A lot of info to remember. A lot of info. And we're cold, you know. We don't like to make excuses.
When we won't.
But when we
just
need
like
a blanket,
these drivers.
get us that blanket.
Just like these drivers,
You're
we don't
right.
make excuses. We get results.
Oh,
like
I love
NC
this.
State,
That
the
American
Wolf
flag.
Pack.
Love it. How about a little love for Cammie Tucker,
Cammie Tucker.
number 61 for Platteville.
Okay, nice. Is Cammie the new driver?
That I don't know. Avery, if you could let us know if Cammie is the driver, team member.
Either way, shout out. We got Mantego entered the course again after their driver change. UGA. Looking good. And we have NC State. But who is on their heels? Car 76, Washington State, St. Louis.
And yes, that is the driver for 61. Cammie Tucker. Give love to the NC State driver.
Who do
Hey, I will give all the love in the world.
Love to the NC State driver. Do we know who they are?
I do not, but I'm hoping Kennedy does. And Amanda, someone get these guys a blanket is right because it is cold out here today. Elijah's in the Liberty car right now. Thank you, Jacob.
There you go, Elijah. Manteigo back on the track.
Avery is for UGA. Again, such a special event just to get to. A huge achievement for all these students. Congrats to everyone involved.
And the endurance event is a great way to test their hard work that they put in all year.
Built from the ground up. Nothing to something.
That is right. That is right. Looks like 76.
Wow, zipped right by us. Could you catch it? I couldn't.
There's a lot of action here at the line. Looks like Platteville is going in for a driver change.
Had a lot of love out of Platteville. Scott, little lap update for us.
Right now we have Lehigh with 8 laps completed. Manteigo on their 6th. University of Georgia on their 8th. Platteville, of course, is in for their driver change. Washington University, St. Louis, 5 probably coming in for their driver change. Missouri University Science and Tech at 7. Manitoba has completed 6. Liberty, the Flames at 4 laps completed. NC State, Pack Motorsports completed 3 laps. And we have...
And Elijah, huge shout out to you in that Liberty car. Scott, someone's got a bone to pick with you.
What's up?
Convinced Scott's mispronouncing Mankato on purpose.
What am I saying, Mankato.
TCA Miller, let me know what you'd like me to do to him, how we like to handle this. Cook him, Cammy T. Let's go, Platteville.
You and I might just need to head out of here.
Hey, Stinger's up, 52. Luke Sorverino, car 52. Pulling for you, Stinger's up. Scott, a lot. You said Mantaco, supposedly, because someone else is not happy.
I apologize to the whole Manteigo community.
You said it wrong again.
Mankato?
Here you go.
I'd like to apologize to the whole Mankato community.
Let me know if you forgive him. He is a human.
I
like the rest
understand.
of us.
I understand if you don't forgive me. I mean, and there they are, Mankato.
Good job. You love those colors too, just like I love that yellow.
I just wish
purple
I could pronounce their name.
Darth Mo wants to know if we do weddings. These commentators are great. Darth Mo, you put the right number in front of us, we'll about do anything.
Do you want commentating during your
Yeah,
wedding?
that's the truth.
And here she comes down the aisle, one step in front of the other.
Also looks like Deepak remembered you're a Celtics fan, and he says, sorry about the Celtics and the city of Boston.
That's why I'm a little down today. A little sad.
Got some love coming in for the Miners, number 98. And let me make sure that is Miners, M-I-N-E-R-S, number 98.
Absolutely, science. Absolutely, Mike. That was Georgia passing the start line.
Norman not happy with you, Scott. Bruh, how hard is it to say Mankato?
I'm sorry, Norman. I understand the frustration.
Caitlin let you know it's Mankato.
Okay.
I love the support from Mankato, by the way.
Know. Huge team. Lots of fans out there, and I apologize I let them all down. I'm going to have to take a visit out to Mankato to meet everybody and apologize face-to-face.
Mitchell, UCF, to my knowledge, has not run yet.
No.
In about 10 minutes or so, we can give you guys another update of laps and the next 10 teams to run.
Well, it looks like Brazil might be the next team out the gate, followed by Shearbrook. No. And we have...
Nice update, driver.
Oh, there they are. Brazil is out there.
Nice. Liberty changing drivers to Landon Shine.
Lambden. Shout out. Good luck out there.
He be landing that first place prize.
Okay, nice.
That's Liberty, number 118.
Manitoba 101.
The 101 Dalmatians.
Mm-hmm.
Good movie.
Do you have a dog,
class.
Mike?
I do have a dog.
What is it? A Dalmatian?
It is not.
Oh,
It is not a
well
Dalmatian.
then I don't care. I'm kidding, please. What?
No, I know. We're not here to talk about dogs. Actually, we're here to talk about the dogs in them car. They got that dog in them, getting their pedal to the metal.
Maybe the Bulldogs, University of Georgia.
Good pull. And where are they out of?
Athens.
Good job, Scott. See, guys, Scott is learning, and it's a how do I say it?
Mankato.
The guy doesn't miss. Scott takes any form of criticism and makes himself better.
Oh, absolutely. Please let me know. I'm here to learn. I need to get better.
Wow, they are loving NC State. They said they can't even catch them on the camera.
They are quick.
Go Dwayne. Shout out to my brother. Beautiful.
Looks like NC State's in for a driver change.
And I agree. Bevan Stevens, those clowns are starting to look darker.
I'd like to congratulate Lehigh and University of Georgia
Finishing
for
up.
their 10 laps.
Great job. I believe Platteville is on 7. Washington of St. Louis is on 6. We did a nice
Missouri
interview with
University on 9. They're finishing up soon.
them. Of Science and Tech.
Yes.
And then we will also be having Missouri
University.
as well.
Or, yeah, the Tigers. And a nice shot of our volunteers out here supporting the event, making sure everything runs smooth and safe. This event doesn't really happen without our volunteers. And there is 76.
Love the teeth of that front car there.
That was Mankato
Hey.
coming across that start line.
Kaylee, can we get the drivers' names? Or can we get the driver's name of what team? They might have said it. We might be able to help you out. We unfortunately don't have a list, so any help is appreciated.
Yeah,
Any information, majors, what year, it helps.
If you know the driver, if you know any behind-the-scenes information, we love to learn about it.
Virginia Tech has not gone, to my knowledge.
Not yet.
We do our best to periodically let you know the next 10 schools to be out there. Forrest Garrett is behind the wheel for NC State.
Ooh, shout out.
And as we know, Cammie Tucker in there for car 61.
Platteville.
Second driver for NC State will be Paul Powell. He's a senior.
Mankato is really cruising on that backstretch. Open road.
Platteville, love that car as well.
But we have Brazil on their heels, it looks like.
How about a little special shout out to Landon Shine, turning 19 tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday.
Freshman and the driver for the Flames.
Very impressive.
Scotty, Mankato car driver Ethan, and Caleb, both seniors with automotive engineering degrees.
Hey, awesome.
And how about Zach cheering on his brother, driver of Manitoba, Micah.
We got a nice shot of Manitoba right now. And that was is Washington University St. Louis flying past the start line.
As a reminder, you can see all of the results in the link at the top of this chat. You can see lap times, times the
Lap
next
counts.
team, lap counts, the time your team should be hitting the track. It is a little off. We had a late start, but it'll give you a good estimate.
Yes, it'll give the run order. And there's Mankato.
Anything special you want to
Roll
say for him?
Mavs.
Ooh, nice guy. Good one.
80 is out on the track now. So keep an eye out for South Dakota School of Mines and Tech. There they are. Any South Dakota School of Mines and Tech fans in the chat? Any inside information we can share?
Someone named It's Organic in the chat did say, did I miss South Dakota School of Mines? No.
You just nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Mankato. Roll Mavs with force. And there's Platteville, a chat favorite.
Give you folks a quick update on the laps. Mankato on lap number 8. Platteville 9. Washington University of St. Louis 8. Manitoba 9. Liberty 7. And North Carolina State Rally looking at 5. We should be seeing University de Sherbrooke starting any second here.
And there's Duke on the track.
And same with South Dakota Mines just getting started as well.
Car 32 just popped in. And of course, that's Embry-Riddle.
And if you have not seen the stream yesterday, I encourage you to check out the acceleration event from yesterday.
A huge twist at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Embry-Riddle looking to complete their first lap.
Rear wing slogan for Platteville is Motorsports Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And we know the South Dakota Mines driver Dakota, and he believes Alex will also be driving. Graduated last Saturday. Mechanical engineers. Congrats to you both.
Congrats. So the South Dakota Mines driver is named Dakota? Because that's cool.
I think.
That's
Can
weird.
you confirm that for us, DB Motorsports?
Was it fate?
Was today all about fate?
Oh my gosh, their whole lifetime led to this moment.
Lot of love for Georgia Tech. There's our first Embry-Riddle love. Thank you, Jacob. Nolan, another fan of Hornets racing.
Stingers up.
Getting on the track next. Stingers up.
And now it is getting exciting out here.
Oh, it's getting good.
There's Mankato.
Who?
Mankato. I said it right.
One more time.
Mankato.
It's ingrained in the brain. He's got it, folks.
Roll Mavs.
There he is.
Okay.
How you feeling, Scott?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm good. University of Arizona, I believe they already went.
They did.
So, Lisa, they have already went. Cody and Owen from Duke pulling for you guys.
Saw
have
them
a
out
great
there.
run out there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And South Dakota. There's Duke right there.
Good old Duke.
Mm-hmm. I wonder
Mike
what-
Krzyzewski. I wonder if he's here in the crowd today.
I'm sure he is.
He has to be. He's retired now. Where's NC State? It's a good question.
I know they went in for a driver change. I don't know if they came back yet. Hopefully they do, though.
Mm-hmm. And the second NC State driver will be Paul Powell.
Okay.
Let's keep an eye out for Paul.
There's Embry-Riddle.
Thank you, Laura, for the information. Embry-Riddle drivers, Ryan Ray and Liam Mahone.
All right.
Liam will be the second driver. He is the 2024 K1 Speed National and World Champion. And that is one proud mama over there.
Oh, my gosh. I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Dylan driving for Missouri S&T?
Is it? Yes, it is. It is Dylan.
I recognize that driving anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. So we do have a little update, if this is correct in the chat. NC State DNF. The car would not start after the driver change.
That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Would have loved to see Paul out there.
Oh, absolutely.
As would the chat.
Looks like we have Manitoba completed 10 laps. Washington University St. Louis also completed 10 laps.
Nice.
Along
beautiful.
with Platteville.
Congrats.
And Mankato finished their 10
Love
laps.
it. Congrats to all of you schools.
Roll maps. And we have Clemson starting out, so keep an eye out for them.
When we see car 51, Shearbrook drivers are going to be Nicholas and Tristan.
Okay. We have Liberty still out there looking. They're on lap 9. And there's Clemson.
Adam showing some love for Clemson in the chat.
There they are. There's 51. That is Shearbrook.
Connor and Alec, both mechanical engineers, will be the Clemson drivers.
Ooh, all right.
Vicky, don't be saying mean things to myself and Scott. So thankfully, Mankato is done, so we don't have to hear them pronounce it anymore.
More like congratulations to Mankato for completing this endurance event.
And congrats to all the other teams as well that have completed 10 laps here at this event.
Absolutely. The
Awesome.
endurance event sponsored by Ford.
Mm-hmm. Nice update over here as well. Micah from Manitoba has the best lap time so far with 2:16.7.
Ooh, very nice.
Luke out of 52 is a third-year mechanical engineer. Norman, I thought we'd been saying it right. I don't know if Mankato is right the way we're saying it anymore.
Mankato.
I thought it was.
Anyway, Roll Mavs, they're off the track. They completed their 10 laps. Now we have Embry-Riddle on the backstretch.
Love watching Embry.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful car, beautiful design. Heck of a team.
We have a car coming in for, looks like completing the event.
Nice.
Some cheers in the crowd.
Scott, what's the next 10 teams we have coming out?
Is excited. If not already, we should see Wisconsin-Madison, followed by Cincinnati, University of Maryland, Mississippi State, University of Missouri, University of South Florida, UC Berkeley, and Purdue West Lafayette.
Purdue West Lafayette was holding strong in the top 5 for all the events yesterday.
Dynamic. They were a very strong team.
Mm-hmm.
Can they keep that momentum going into this endurance event?
Norman, glad to see we're on the same page. Yes, you guys said it right.
Okay.
Just having a bit of fun. I want all the fun. Bring it to the chat. Bring it to the action.
Whoa,
First
whoa,
person
look at
view.
this.
Tell them about it, Scott.
Brazil out here on the endurance track with our first person view. That is exciting. See what the driver sees.
Wow. It's like you're in the car. Chat, what would you tell the driver if you had any words of advice today?
And do you think you could handle this track?
Do you think you could handle this? Scott, great question. Do you, Scott?
I like to believe I could, but in reality, I don't think I could.
I like the confidence and the honesty.
But I would do my best, I can tell you that much.
First person view.
And
Look
there's
at this.
Brazil in the back stretch. You can see all the turns and obstacles that these teams need to navigate.
Scott, I don't want to upset you, but Chris said Stuart Little can, I think,
Can what?
take on this track.
Okay. Whoever said that?
Chris said
Chris?
that.
Save it for EV, buddy.
Not sure if that'll start another 3 to 4 hour downpour of Stuart Little comments.
I hope
But
not.
thank you for giving us some for the Sacramento State. Hornet Racing driver 1 is Luke. Second, he's a mechanical engineer, third year
Sacramento
driving. Design,
Stingers
frame,
up.
and suspension. Driver 2 is Kyle. He's a freshman mechanical engineer, first year driving.
Nice.
Tune, suspension, and steering.
Okay, this is a nice look at the track, and we have Embry-Riddle zooming past Brazil. They are
Looking good.
looking to improve their lap times. And look at the crowd you can see cheering on these skulls.
Darth Mo says, I walked it and no, I couldn't. Those turns are tight.
They sure are. And you can see it from that camera view of Brazil. I don't know if we congratulated Washington St. Louis yet, but it looks like they completed their 10 laps.
Congrats. We had a nice interview with Daniel, one of the
Daniel
behind
and
the
Natalie.
scenes- And Natalie, yep. Behind the scenes workers there.
They really were a fun talk. They were a fun
Funny
chat.
team.
They were funny. We enjoyed our chat with them. And if you want to see that interview, subscribe to this channel so you get notified when we drop that interview. See what Dan and Natalie had to say.
I'm not much of a math expert, but we got 794 people watching. I should see plus 794 on that subscribers when the next time I look.
Absolutely. We just have Maryland enter the track. So let's see what they can do.
Love the first person view.
This
Shout
is-
out to Brazil. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for all your help, your support. Without the Brazil media team, this live stream whole thing wouldn't happen because they pushed us to do it last year, and now we have to do it. You can't just do it once. You gotta do it forever.
What do you guys think of the live stream? You like it or do you love it?
Right.
We hope you're
And how can
enjoying
we
it.
improve,
We
want to
always
get
look for
better.
recommendations.
And look at the speed of car 7. Handling these turns like it's nothing. Looks like the driver got a real feel for the track, and now they are pushing it.
Love the stream. Love it, love it, love. Plenty of loves it.
Love that you love it.
I hope you love the commentary as much as the visuals.
And here, looks like Embry-Riddle coming up on Brazil again.
And my goodness gracious.
Zoomed right past.
Wow.
Can they catch back up? Can Brazil push it and catch back up to Embry-Riddle? Embry-Riddle is the fastest car on the track today.
Does what's still the lap to beat? You mind giving us a quick update?
So the lap time to beat is still possibly incorrect, as it's the Florida Atlantic Owls with a minute 35. So
That might not be accurate.
we're not thinking that's that. But currently on the track, Sherbrooke, 2 minutes 4.2 seconds. So that's pretty good.
And some nice notes. We can definitely pass this along to our behind-the-scenes broadcasting team. We do our best to get as many of the cars on camera as we can. Everybody is working incredibly hard to bring this to you.
Absolutely.
And I assure you, we We'll get them on the screen. When, how much, that is not up to me.
No, it's up to... Don't worry about who it's up to, okay? How about that?
Shout out to the Wisconsin drivers, Mateus and Julian. Both graduated last week.
Congratulations.
As mechanical engineers.
Oh, incredible.
Good question on Villanova. We will
have not
let
seen
you
them yet.
know when they're coming out. Again, there are start times. We've been doing our best to read about every 10 to 15 minutes the next 10 coming out. We are unsure of their drivers. If anybody knows that information, let us know. We love to give shout-outs. Love to know anything about them, whether it's their, have they graduated, what year they're in, major. Let us know. Fun facts. You tell us, we tell you.
Yeah, we saw a quick glimpse of Wisconsin-Madison. They're on the track. Oh, little issue with the Brazil team. Hoping they can get it started, keep moving so that they don't get towed away. And there's Madison. Oh, and he's back up.
Beautiful.
He said, I'm not going home yet. I'm going to keep pushing it. Here we go. It looks like Duke is pulling in for a driver change.
Favorite question as well. Will EV have a live stream, Scott?
It will. Unfortunately, we will not be commentating, but we'll have other commentators to entertain and inform you. And I'm sure you're asking, will they be as entertaining as you two? I doubt it. I mean, miracles do happen, but it'll still be worth tuning in to see all the EV cars compete. I see a comment to show Duke. They just pulled in for a driver change, so once they get back on the track, we will show them. And there's car 60.
Cincinnati, I believe.
That is right, the Bearcats.
Thank you, Blaine, to letting us know. Iowa State driver Emery likes warm hugs like Olaf. Hey, not sure if we're getting real info here, but Owen driving for Duke does swimsuit modeling on the side.
Okay.
Owen. Might have to
get some free swimsuits. Hook us up with a sweet deal.
I said Emery likes warm hugs, Blaine. Be patient. It's coming.
And we have a couple passes.
And everyone wondering, where can I find information on lap times, start times, or go to the link in the chat. I assure you, we have all this information at the click of a button for you.
Top of the chat, pinned to the top, results.fsaeonline.com. And here's 51 Sherbrooke. Looking fast. Currently the fastest lap time of all the cars on the track so far.
I know somebody was looking for some Sherbrooke action. You got it. Another first-person Brazil shot. It's good to see them back up and running.
Yeah, they had that little trouble, but they got their car up and moving. It doesn't look like it affected the driver at all. There is South Dakota back on the course after a driver change, it seems like.
Thank you for that wonderful compliment.
Sure is.
Future Crofty and Brundle announcement replacements. I believe they do F1 broadcasting, Scott.
I'm sure we can pull that off.
Pull it off. We'd excel.
We would excel like acceleration. Or Excel, Microsoft Excel.
Number 7.
From Brazil. Don't know how to pronounce Mayu. I'm going to say that. There's 75. Mississippi State with the flames.
Love the car.
Mike's favorite.
Beautiful look. Just crisp.
And we have Duke back on the track, so we'll get some action shots of them for sure. As it looks like Brazil might be pulling in for completing the event. So congratulations to them. Yes, looks like they completed their 10 laps. Congrats. And there's Cincinnati, I believe, car 60. And there's Duke. I know there was some love for Duke in the chat. They are back out there looking good. Shearbrook.
What'd she break?
My heart.
What'd she do?
I wasn't ready for that follow-up question. Anyway, Sacramento State looks like they're out there. Stingers up.
Stingers up. Mississippi State love the look of that car.
There's
56,
Maryland.
the Terps.
Not looking too slow today, are they?
Never have. Yeah, we had a comment earlier. Are they going to come out like turtles or beat everybody? I'm going option number 2.
Duke's not going down without a fight, though. They are cruising on that backstretch. The Rizerator. I think that's what it says.
The Rizerator. If anyone can give us some more insight on that.
Yeah.
Where did we come up with that name? How did we land on the Rizerator?
I like that name. Is it for the car? Is it for the driver? Is it for the team?
We don't know.
They're out there Rizerating. There's Embry Riddle. Who do we have here? That's South Dakota.
Logan, special message for you from Iowa State. Mama and Papa say hi.
Oh. What is up, Logan?
Sebastian, I hope this isn't TMZ and this is true because he hears that the Embry Riddle's driver is dating Scarlett Johansson.
Whoa. Good for him or her. Looks like Brazil's back out there.
It's not Riz, it's Ritz, like the cracker.
Oh, okay. Ritzerator.
Thank you for that.
Chloe? You guys big Ritz Crackers fans over in Duke? What are we thinking?
You say anything with confidence, they'll believe it. I think the Ritz Cracker was invented in Duke in 1914.
Really?
1914.
Oh my gosh, I was about 20 when they came out with that. And there is Cincinnati.
Well, Chloe, I'd like to apologize because this is actually it's named after their incredible treasurer who's kicking cancer's butt right now.
Oh,
we
very
call him
awesome.
the Ritzerator. That is wonderful.
Keep on going, the
Mike,
Ritzerator.
We will give you a nice recap here of teams that have completed. We can definitely do that for you.
So currently on the track, we have Brazil finish up their laps. Congrats to them. Embry Riddle on 8. Duke on their 7th lap. Shearbrook on 10, so they're about to finish up. Congrats to them. Sacramento State on 6. Stingers up. University of Maryland on 4 laps. Cincinnati on 4 laps. Mississippi State with those flames at 3 laps. South Dakota School of Mines 8 laps in.
Beautiful.
Wisconsin-Madison at 5. They are in driver change or will be on their next lap.
And Amber, I see your comment and I appreciate it.
What's Amber talking about?
Amber is talking about the T. Just know, Amber,
we're not allowed to talk about the tea anymore.
The bigwigs did not like
They
it.
didn't care for our tea talk. But it's hard not to when you just taste that sweet nectar.
With ginseng and honey.
Oh.
So, Amber, I want you to know I see you, I hear you, I appreciate you, and you bet your bottom I've been hammering them since this morning. Guys, I hope you're having a good time.
There's 52 Sacramento State cruising.
Sac State.
Stingers up.
Who's Sac State fans? Let's hear you in the chat. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you want to see.
Sound off. What's the fun fact? So think of your favorite fun fact. Let us know in the chat. And we have a car too quick out the gate. That was hard to catch. Here's 52. 52, of course, was Sacramento State. Big crowd out there today, you can see.
It's actually Sac State's 30-year anniversary of FSAE.
Hey.
Fun fact.
Awesome. And little shout out to our volunteers for helping make this event run smoothly and safely. We can't do this without you. Let's hear a quick word from our sponsors.
A bold dream. To be a difference maker. A quiet determination to build better than before. The fearless focus that saves a life, mends a heart, or feeds a village. A simple quest to support a family, raise a child, or take a step. Every mission matters. Leading your world into a future of smarter, cleaner power is ours. Cummins, power onward.
And we are back. Thank you to our sponsors. It's a great day in Brooklyn, Michigan for the endurance event. Nice shot of Embry-Riddle for you. Get you all a quick update on each team that's out here's current laps. Embry-Riddle on their last lap. Congrats to the Brazil team. They finished up a little bit ago. Duke on lap number 8. Sherbrooke finished up as well. Sacramento State on 8. Maryland on 5. Cincinnati on 5. South Dakota School of Mines on 10. Finished up. And University of Wisconsin-Madison, we're on number 6. Paula lap times can be found at the link that is pinned in this chat or results.fsaeonline.com. Let's give a quick shout out to the Maryland drivers, Nightmare Nick and Duncan D's Donuts. Nick and Duncan just graduated from Maryland.
Congratulations.
Love it. Congrats, guys.
Little trouble with Cincinnati, stalled out. Hopefully they can get moving.
Nice shot of 3 teams. Terps. I believe.
That is the Terps. Who's on their heels? Can't tell. There's Purdue out there. Looks like Duke pulling in after completing the event. Congrats to Duke.
Good finish. That should have been Owen behind the wheel finishing up for Duke.
Way to go.
Hey.
Owen, way to pull him in.
Change the E to an I. Owen.
Oh, nice.
Scotty, how long's the track out there today?
It is a They will drive a total of 22 kilometers.
Little under
Little
14
over.
miles.
Yep, it's one lap is 2.15 kilometers.
Each team does a total of 10 laps.
5 per driver.
And Scott, what is the endurance event?
It is first and foremost sponsored by Ford, and it is a event to test their cars to the max. Can they handle this long track on their driving, steering, build, speed, a little bit of everything, including fuel efficiency. Also sponsored by Ford. And I saw Purdue out there. I'd love to get a nice shot of their car.
Instead, you get a nice shot of us. What more could you want?
A shot of Purdue. There's 3 getting out there. Car 3. Berkeley. Ooh, the wind's picking up, isn't it?
It's freezing out here. Colorado School of Mines. First driver is Max, a senior.
Way to go, Max. Driving to the max.
And Nate driving for UW-Madison.
Ooh.
Second driver. First in their hearts, though.
Absolutely.
Ryan O. I hope you know him because he says, Scott, I love you.
And I love you back.
Hey, that's beautiful.
There's Purdue.
No problem, Henrique, we are here to help answer any questions. We do our best to catch all these comments in the chat. We appreciate them. Fun fact here, I guess the mascot for the Colorado School of Mines, it's not a donkey, it's a burro.
Of course.
I mean, it's common knowledge.
We must have misspoke earlier. Apologies.
Can you guys read Purdue's wing message? We will do our best if we can see it.
We can't really. I'm afraid.
Is that
we'll
the
get in
one I
trouble.
recall? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, keep a close out for Purdue's wing message.
It's a fun one.
Again, college kids are funny.
I was speaking with Shay from OnShape about our favorite rear wing messages. We haven't seen her favorite yet, but mine was Purdue's. And there's Madison.
Hey, and special shout out to you, Max, one of the drivers. It's your birthday today for number 23.
Happy birthday. And there's Missouri. Uh-oh.
Hey, yo.
There's Missouri. Oh, we saw Missouri earlier. I see the other Brazil team out there, CFET.
Embry-Riddle has completed all 10 laps, yes.
Yes, they have.
Heck of a run yesterday,
Congratulations. So have the Sacramento State Hornets. Stingers up. We also have Berkeley out there. We have Purdue on their second lap. We have Missouri completed 3. Maryland on 7. Cincinnati 6. Madison 8. And CFET on 1. And there's a little issue with Missouri stalled out. Hopefully they can get moving.
Question from the chat that I want to bring to all of you in the chat, and I'll ask to Scott as well. If you had your own rear wing message, what would it be?
That
is a great question.
That's a fantastic question.
Everybody in the chat, let us know your answer. Scott, I know it's kind of thrown on you, but there's a man of improv. It's you.
I would do call me with my phone number.
That could lead to a lot of soliciting calls.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you want that, Scott, but is the good.
Do you know what? It's going to be a lot of calls around sponsors. Can we sponsor your car?
Mm-hmm.
Let us get on our name on your car. You're such a good driver. Your team's amazing.
I like it. How about you guys there? What would your message be?
Mike, what would yours be?
Mine would be, see, you can't put me on the spot like this.
Catch me if you can.
No, I got it. It would be, catch me if you can.
I just said that. Oh. Funny. Funny.
Call me Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Catch me if you can, folks.
You got it, Leo.
Here's our first one. Eat my dust.
I like it.
Second one, Stuart Little is our fan.
Okay.
Thank you, Juan, for bringing some more Stuart to the chat.
We see Cincinnati.
Steve says, let it rip.
Okay, we see Cincinnati getting towed away, Mike. We don't love that.
I like Darth Mose, boosting hard or hardly boosting. Henry says, I think you'll be really interested by the number 3's rear wing message. I don't recall it, but we will keep an eye out.
Oh, yeah. There's Oakland.
It's going to be
University.
Berkeley. They're out there now or just about to be getting started. Boxer 4 says, this side up.
Okay, I like that. I like that. There's Purdue. Let's see what their rear wing
Let's
says
see if
on
we can
this
catch
turn.
a quick glimpse. Everybody keep an eye out. Keep
Here
an
it is.
eye out. And that is definitely something you're going to read on your own there.
It's hard to read. They're so quick.
Exactly. I wish I could see.
So now let's keep an eye on Berkeley as well. There's Madison putting an end to their IC career and over to the EV exclusive, it seems.
Amber says, tell your cat I said hi would be hers. Vaughn says, she mows.
We see Brown out there now, keeping an eye out for them.
Keep an eye out for number 3's message as well. Good work today, everybody. Again, so happy to be here. So happy to see all the students' work come to fruition. Scott, tell us more.
Looks like Madison is on their 10th lap, so they should be coming in. Congrats to them.
Perfect.
Out there we have Berkeley, Purdue, Missouri, Colorado School of Mines, Brown University, Maryland. We saw Cincinnati get towed away, unfortunately. Madison should be coming in soon. Oakland University and CFET from Brazil are all out there right now.
Good, good. Excited. Oakland was doing great yesterday.
They
Love
sure
seeing them
were.
out there.
They sure were. There they are right now, actually. Eating up the competition, I believe the chat was saying.
No. Eat. Go. Talk to me, Scott. How you feeling? You cold or you warm?
I'm cold, but I'm happy, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. At least you're happy.
I'm excited to see what Berkeley has to say. If you know, sound off in the chat. And actually, I want to be surprised.
Mike Cook, lap times. Go ahead and check out the link in the chat. Everybody viewing, you can find all the information you could ever need on results.fsaeonline.com.
And it looks like out of the cars on the track, Wisconsin-Madison has the fastest lap time with 2 minutes, 14.85 seconds.
Great work. UW mad.
You mad?
I'm not just mad. I'm UW mad.
It looks like we just saw them pull in, so congrats to them. And there's 74. And who is 74? Virginia Tech. I know there was some love for Virginia Tech.
A lot of people are
So
waiting
they
for
are
them.
finally out there.
Scotty, I know you are eager to know, and you've asked me about 66,419 times since we've been here. Who are the Brown drivers?
Like
And
the Brown University drivers?
You've asked me a lot. I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
we
yes.
have Claudio and Tristan.
All right. One more time, Claudia and Tristan.
That's it.
Well, shout out to Claudia and Tristan. I don't know who's in there now, but they are doing great. And keep it up.
Mike Cook, please refer to another nice comment from E.SKRT, letting you know how to find some of the lap times of the cars that are currently on the track.
There's car 3. I can't read the rear wing. Dang it. If you know in the chat, let us know. I wasn't able to catch it.
Virginia Tech drivers are going to be Michael, nice name. Maybe my parents named me after him for all I know.
Maybe.
And he's going to be driving number 1. Number 2 is Garrett. Lots of love for you, VA Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech still going, getting some love. Marie, we appreciate you. Thank you, Scott and Mike. Thank you, Marie, for taking the time to type that comment.
Yeah.
It's a chilly one out here in Brooklyn, Michigan, but boy, is it fun. Scott, what's been your favorite part today?
Today has to be the excitement that's going on. Once the event really started to roll, we got a lot of cars on the track, and it is exciting to see.
Good
And
to
it looks
see
like
Maryland.
Villanova might be out there now.
They don't had a lot of people asking about them.
So they are right on the Terps' heels.
C-Suns drivers, Max and Alejandro.
All right, Max and Alejandro. A couple Maxes out there driving today, if I recall.
Good luck to both of you today, and congrats on being here.
Everything.
There's a race going on, but you get to see these two beautiful souls today. There we go. Who's zipping by?
There's the Terps.
And an event. My apologies, folks.
Yes.
Let's go, Nova.
Nova Nation. Oakland zooming past the start.
Scott, do me a favor. What's the current fastest lap still?
Okay, so
Was it Manitoba when we last looked?
So currently with the cars on the track, the fastest lap time is from Virginia Tech, 2 minutes 12.76 seconds.
Good work, VT.
We have a car coming in for driver change, it seems. And it looks like Maryland might be pulling in after completing 10 laps. Congrats to the Terps. And there's a nice shot of Villanova.
Beautiful car.
Number 9 on the course. Number 1 in our hearts. I wonder what their message says on the back. I wasn't able to get it. Car 8, Purdue, back on the track after a driver change. And is that, I believe that's CSUN?
84 is California State Northridge.
Okay, CSUN, I was correct. We were both correct. There's Oakland. Grizzlies.
Oakland, Scotty. You've told me once, you'll say it again.
You look like their college basketball coach. And in about 30 years, you'll look like him.
Craig Campy, look it up, folks. Tell me if you agree. He's been telling me for the last 2 years.
There's Brown University.
Good crisp driving from these students today, huh?
Oh, yeah. They've been driving real smooth, real crisp. And there's Missouri with Tigers. They're the Tigers. CFET, right?
Mm-hmm.
They should still be out there. Virginia
One of the
Tech.
one of the
Go.
drivers for Nova,
Who, yeah.
Tommy LaVito, Jr., real estate major from PA. Need a house out in PA? He is your guy.
You call Tommy up.
As well as he is a superstar bona fide driver out here on the endurance track today. And how about this, Scott? You'll get a kick out of this. Congrats to the VT seniors who are skipping graduation today to race.
Wow. I'm sure it was worth it because this is incredible. Put a ton of work in throughout the year, probably their whole college careers to get to this point. You want to be out there and you want to compete. And here are 49ers, UNC Charlotte. They were a crowd favorite yesterday. We got Northridge and on the heels of Villanova. Colorado School of Mines. looking good. Mine's all in.
Second driver for Colorado State of Mines is Sammy Hagan, freshman.
Way to go, Sammy.
Marie is a admin staff who works for Virginia Tech. She can confirm they busted their butts to get here. Thank you, Marie, and thank you for all you do at Virginia Tech.
I'm sure they appreciate just as much as we do. Coming up soon, after this group, we should have University of Victoria, Kansas State, and Alabama Tuscaloosa. So those should be the next three that hit the track. Looks like we have a couple cars coming in for driver change. Should be coming up around the last 10 cars of the day after this. After this group. And there's a big crowd out here today in Michigan. Seeing all this hard work live. And there's Berkeley back on the track. I wasn't able to catch their rear wing saying, so if you know it in the chat, let us know.
Number 3, Berkeley. Number 2, though, Scott, who we got out there?
That is UNC Charlotte 49ers Racing. They were a fan favorite yesterday.
Let's hear it for the 49ers. Who's the first one to say something? Okay, Riley, it's you. Let's go, Charlotte.
All right. Looks like University of Victoria is coming on track. I'd recognize that look anywhere.
Joseph giving some love to UNCC.
And what a beautiful start. UNCC.
Michelle wants you to know that Georgia Tech is her team.
Ooh, let's see them.
Number 38.
Ooh. They are going to be the second to last team out here, looks like. Georgia Tech
They looked
from
good
Atlanta.
yesterday.
They sure did.
Georgia Tech from Atlanta.
Looks like University of Victoria just hit some cones.
Ruth, you bet your caboose. We're going to tell Sammy's cat, Hemi, is cheering him on.
Oh, Sammy knows.
Sammy knows. Hemi is rooting for you. Niners by 1,000,000. Another fan. Beautiful. And boy, is it cold today. I tell you what.
I think it's the wind that's really taking us out. It's the wind. You can see that flag.
If you want to start a petition next year to have blankets on the premises, we would appreciate it because it is a cold one here in Brooklyn for Mike and Scott.
And there's Victoria, one of my favorite looking cars.
And I agree. VT looked great on that first stint.
We have a car coming in. I believe that was Northridge. CSUN. They would be coming in for driver change if that was them.
Laura S. wants to know if UConn has hit the floor yet.
They have not.
Don't worry, Laura. You have not missed UConn just yet. Thank you, TCA Miller One. Mike and Scott's Blanket Fundraiser 2026. I hope they bring us back. You know?
I'm sure that, I mean, how could they not after the performance of the last 2 days?
Hope you all have been enjoying this wonderful live stream. Wonderful cars you've gotten to see, designs, hard work put in by these students. Scott, who's sponsoring this event?
The endurance event is brought to us by Ford.
Ford.
They also sponsor the cost or the fuel efficiency part of this event. And they're a sponsor of this live stream, so thank you to Ford.
And as a reminder to all at home, if you need to know when is your team coming up onto the track, you can go to results.fsaeonline.com. You can find start times, you can find lap times, you can find number of laps left. You name it, we got it.
And there's Berkeley. Still can't get still can't get their message. And there was Purdue. 10's out on the track. I believe that was Kansas State for their first lap. Sure was. It sure was Kansas State. Power Cat Racing. Motorsports, I apologize.
Scotty, what's a race car's favorite exercise?
Running.
Running laps.
Okay.
Lighthearted fun here on the track today at Brooklyn, Michigan. Scott, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alive, you know? How are you feeling?
Alive, well, full of fun. You name it. I am it. Sad, happy, energized, sluggish.
A little bit of all the emotions.
Yeah, this been a whirlwind of emotions. But again,
the highs and lows of these drivers.
Just like driving, it's a mental game out here behind this booth.
It sure is.
And Scott,
look here, we have Victoria Wright on the heels of Oakland, waiting for that blue flag to get that go-ahead to pass. There's Kansas. There's CSUN back on the track after the driver change.
Tommy LaVito from Nova built an engine before he could walk.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Eric, what's up?
Is he the one driving?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Josh Erickson, Berkeley number 3. Wing says, I don't know what this means. Do you TSPMO?
I don't know.
Thank you, Caden, for asking, because we do not know either. Ralph says, go K-State.
Lots of action out here. There's UNCC. I believe that was Purdue pulling in for winning their 10 laps. Congratulations to them. Colorado School of Mines at 9. Berkeley at their 8 laps completed. The camera's loving UNC Charlotte. Who is out there? UNC Charlotte, Berkeley, Purdue has finished up. Villanova just did a driver change. School of Mines on lap 9. University of Victoria 2 laps down. Brown University completed 7, along with Virginia Tech. We have CSUN completed 6 laps, and Oakland University completed 7. And there we have car 23, Colorado School of Mines. And it looks like the University of Victoria driver has really gone a feel for the track. They are cruising. There's Berkeley. Alabama on the track. This is our first shot of them, I believe.
Sweet home.
Alabama.
Where are the skies?
I don't know. Are so blue.
Attaboy. Barbara, best advice we've been given. Michigan, one day it's 80, next it's 50. Always have a coat on you.
Always.
Elliott, roll tide.
Roll tide, that is right.
Sure. Nick Saban might be here today.
I think I saw him out there.
He's retired, if I recall, these days.
He's all that free time, so he wanted to come support their Formula team. And there is Berkeley, looking good.
Driving for
Car
Bama
5.
is go ahead.
Hey,
we had a moment there.
You're right. Oh, I just saw car 5 out there. We haven't seen them before.
Who is it?
Texas A&M, I believe.
The Aggies. Amber letting us know Jack is behind the wheel for Bama. Roll Tide. Nathan
We go, Jack.
coming in for Alabama. Couple people in the chat. Brandy wants to know, who are our announcers today? Scott is one of them.
And the other is Mike.
How you doing, Brandy? Any questions, comments, concern? I hope it's the same guys as yesterday. They were it is us. I guess she tuned in at some point.
Yeah, and she's tuned in again.
It is us. Number 10, looking good out there.
Sure are.
Any questions, any comments, any concerns, bring them to the chat. We do our best to address them every 10 minutes or so. Scott will let you know the updates on the laps.
And if you want to keep updated on your own, you can go to the link pinned to the chat or go to results.fsaeonline.com. And there is car 48, Alabama.
That's your song, Scotty.
Oh, what is?
That's Sweet Home Alabama, baby.
It's not, though, because I wish I could lie and say it was, but I think everybody heard me not be able to finish off the one lyric.
The first 2 lines of the song.
But it is my walkout music.
Morton wants to know where we went to school.
We went and met at University of Pittsburgh, Johnstown. Shout out to the LLC, room 343.
That's right. Who would have known 10 years ago would have led up to this moment right here at the present, the endurance competition in Brooklyn, Michigan.
You can literally do anything you want in this world, boys and girls. Just follow your heart, believe in yourself, and these teams are a little bit proof of that as well. Oakland still out there.
Wesley saying Simon Sanders is laying down heaters.
Ooh.
Thankfully, the weather's held up for us here, other than the wind.
The wind is what gets you. Looks like Berkeley and Colorado School of Mines should have completed. Good for them. Brown should have about a lap or 2 left, along with Virginia Tech and Oakland University.
Congratulations.
We have Nova out there with 7 completed laps. UNC Charlotte with 6. We just saw Alabama fly past the start line.
Scott, you must have touched somebody. My son Andy said thanks for the words of encouragement.
Anytime, Andy. Believe in yourself. And while we have this nice runs, let's hear a word from one of our sponsors.
Let's do it.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time you will see me at the top. My doubts will destroy my dreams. The more I seem to learn, the more I seem to lose. I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. The more I seem to lose, the more I seem to learn. My dreams will destroy my doubts. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name.
Meet Violet. Every day, you can find her putting miles on her toy trucks. It doesn't matter if it's a teddy bear, a doll, or a stack of building blocks. Deliveries need to be made. And Violet is the only one who knows how to get them from point A to point B. The SAE Foundation gives students like Violet the chance to experience, collaborate, and think about ways to move society into the future. It's what motivates all we do. Because we know that in a few years, she'll be showing her little sister how she built the winning jet toy car for Mr. Murphy's 6th grade science class. And a few years after that, she'll be working with her college classmates to build their very own self-driving car, which in turn will lead to a job as a junior and then lead engineer for an autonomous trucking company. The SAE STEM programs, which start in pre-K and go all the way through college, will put Violet on a path of discovery, innovation, and inspiration. While it might just be playtime for now, we know that someday Violet's going to walk confidently into her office. Deliveries will need to be made, and she'll be the one making it happen. Good luck, Violet.
And we are back.
Back in the New York groove.
Back in the
Michigan
groove. And we have car 106. I believe that was USC. Take the track. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Iowa State that just took the track. 106. Cyclones. Looking good on that first lap.
Driver number 1 for UTA is Kaylee. She's a second-year nursing major.
Whoa, way to go, Kaylee. I'd love to chat with Kaylee, see what brought her from nursing to driving a formula car. Very interesting, very cool. Out there we have UNC Charlotte. Berkeley should have finished up. That's a nice shot of Texas A&M. They are on their 3rd or 4th lap. Villanova should be finishing up soon with 9. Kansas State is either in or about to be in driver change. University of Victoria just popped out with their 2nd driver. Nebraska Lincoln out there now. Alabama on their 3rd lap. We have CSUN and Virginia Tech. Looks like they finished up with their 10 laps. Congratulations. And of course, we saw Iowa State pop out there, Cyclone Racing. I wonder what their rear wing says. Nice shot of University of Victoria's car. Looks like a little different. Camera angles for us. Okay. And if you know what Cyclones Racing rear wing says, let us know, because they're too quick. I can't read it. But it looks like they have the track all to themselves, it seems like, just cruising, setting their own pace. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. We saw UNC Charlotte catching up to Arlington. Here's Kansas State. Check them out on YouTube, it looks like.
Scott, if you had to make a guess and I were to talk to you about Landon, the Berkeley driver, what do you think his favorite food is?
If I know Landon, I know he loves a cheeseburger.
Landon loves pasta of any kind.
Nice.
Some would say he's a connoisseur of pasta.
Landon, make us some pasta next time we hang out.
Alfredo, baked ziti, you name it, he can do it.
Looks like getting a little cool shot from inside the pits.
Ooh.
There's Kansas State. Looks like that's UNC Shaw just cruising around, going past the start. Nice little new camera angle. And who's that? Villanova for sure.
Scotty, you'll like that Iowa State wing. It's hate me or love me. You watched.
Oh, that is what Shay from On Shape. That was her favorite as well.
Mm-hmm.
And there they are. And they are right. We did watch.
Dang, did I love it.
I hated it. Just kidding. You know I loved it. There's 43. Nebraska Lincoln.
Nova's on lap 9 or 10.
Yeah, they should be
probably
completing
10,
soon.
right?
Yeah, this should be their final lap. Congratulations to Villanova.
Congratulations. Nova
Along
Nation.
with Berkeley should be finishing up, and UNC Charlotte.
If anybody knows who's driving number 43's car.
And there's the lineup of the next couple cars about to hit the track. We have UConn, Georgia Tech. It looks like USC possibly. They are just itching to get out there and show you all what they are made of.
Nick is on the helm in Nebraska's car.
Ooh, way to go, Nick. The focus of that driver, you could see it in the track after, I believe, that driver change. That was Texas A&M. Kansas State might be having a little issues out there. Hopefully they can get their car running. It looks like they did, no problem. Boom. Maybe there weren't any issues.
Apologies. Derek is actually driving Nebraska's car.
Okay, shout out Derek.
And supposedly he needs help.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why.
Help, he needs somebody.
Help.
Not just anybody.
Help. If you want us to break out into song, maybe some improvised tunes, let us know. Scott loves doing that.
I do not, but I'm sure Mike loves it. I know Mike loves it.
I won't deny. It is a special talent of mine, and Scott has that talent deep down, just afraid to show the world.
I just like to stay a little humble. There's Alabama
Looking
going
nice.
in the pit.
I got to say, that's a crisp-looking ride.
Looks like they are just at a driver change and headed back out there. Ready to move. And there's Iowa State. The Cyclones. There's UNC Charlotte, finished third, 10 laps. Congratulations. Looks like their rear wing said, look, don't touch.
Hey. University of Connecticut's drivers will be Finn and Jack.
All right, Finn and Jack.
Finn will be first, Jack will be second.
Nice. We hear some cheers in the background. Teams cheering on teams. Are you in Texas Arlington? We haven't seen a lot of them today. Glad they're out there cruising.
Kansas State, car number 10. Let's get some love for the drivers, Will and Carter.
Way to go, Will. Way to go, Carter.
And let's not forget Zach and Evan for GT.
Georgia
I believe
Tech.
they finished up a little bit ago, didn't
Georgia Tech is not out yet.
I apologize.
They
They're the
are-
second to last to run.
They are
That's
itching
one.
to get out there. We saw a nice shot of them in the pits.
They have their calamine lotion ready because they're itching so much. We'll get them out there. You'll get to see them
There they are.
ready, amped up, and ready to go.
The focus in these drivers'
Love
eyes.
the cars that look. Look how
They are-
crisp that Yukon one's looking in the middle.
They are getting in the right mindset. And there's Alabama. Kansas State and University of Victoria both on lap 9, or completed 9 laps. There's Iowa State. Camera loves them. Do we know who those drivers were?
Which team?
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
The
Iowa
Cyclones.
State.
Oh, UConn's getting ready to hit the track,
And
and they are off.
if anyone can remind us of the Cyclone drivers, Victoria, we got Jaden Morgan driving for UVIC.
Okay, way to go.
I cannot recall the Cyclone drivers.
Maybe we didn't get them. Who were the Yukon drivers? Was that
We did hit the Yukon. I think it was
Jack and Finn?
Yes. Yes, it was.
One of them are out there now. I want to say it's
Finn.
Looking good. The focus. Here comes car 131, USC, ready to start and hit the track. That is a
Iowa State driver, Scott.
nice
Currently,
looking car.
Emory. Blaine wants you to know that Emory loves warm hugs. If you see him, you're warm, hug him. Little cheers for Jack and Corbin for Alabama.
way to go.
Crush your 5 laps today. Amber letting us know the driver change means Ben is behind the wheel, though.
Oh, okay.
Jack Corbin and Ben, let's get some shots for all 3 of you. All are part of this team. Hard work pays off. UConn looking crisp, number 4 out there.
Sure are. There's Alabama. We know USC just started their first lap, so we'll keep an eye on them. There they are.
Tyler should be the second driver for Iowa State. Logan wants you to know that Jameson also loves warm hugs. It is cold out here today, folks, so that is good to know the warmth is spreading. Scott, how you feeling?
Feeling good. How are you?
Should I lie and tell you
There's
I'm good?
Georgia
Just
Tech.
kidding. I'm good. Whoa.
Everybody was looking for Georgia Tech.
You talk about a nice camera angle, nice shot. Oh, my. It's like out of a movie.
They are off.
Where'd they go? Oh, my goodness.
There's Kansas. Texas A&M right behind them, we saw. And And there's USC.
And Corbin is out there, not Ben. Amber said autocorrect got her. We understand.
It happens to the
Happens to
best of
everybody.
us. Valencia from Spain. That's a cool helmet.
Very cool.
And that should be the final car to enter the endurance event. Yeah, so once Valencia's in, all of the cars will be or have been on the track, which is very exciting coming towards the end. But, you know, they still have 10 laps in them, so don't go anywhere. And they are quick to the start. And there's Georgia Tech. Iowa. Looks like they pulled in for a driver change. We have Kansas State and University of Victoria finishing their laps. Congratulations to them. Texas A&M on lap 9 and Alabama on lap 8. And there is USC's car. I think we underestimated the look of their vehicle. That is a nice design. Who do we have here? Car 43, Nebraska Lincoln. There's Valencia. I wonder what their rear wing says. If you know, let us know in the chat. And there's University of Victoria getting pushed away after their successful endurance event. Congratulations to them. Nick is in car 43 now, and he needs some help. Sorry, it looks like that was Iowa State's car, not USC's. They both look good, but thank you for keeping me on my toes. On the track right now, we have UConn, Texas A&M. They have 9 completed laps. Nebraska Lincoln, Alabama also with 9 laps. Valencia looking to complete their first lap, and then Iowa State with 6. So we have their second driver out there. And there's UConn. And I really like Valencia's helmet. That's a nice looking helmet.
Nixon car number 43, for all you wondering.
Shout out to Nick. Here's 81. I believe that was Texas Arlington back on the track after possibly a driver change. Who do we have here? Valencia. That was Texas, University of Texas Arlington back on there. And we got 131 out there. I believe that was USC. Sure is, with a great look. Here's some cheering in the background. Seems like a team pulled in. Congratulations. We have Texas A&M and Alabama both completed 10 laps. There's Valencia. Valencia completed their first lap. Iowa State 7. USC completed 2.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott, but Alabama put up a 1:57 lap time.
Whoa, that is a great catch, Michael. Out of all the cars that we see right now on the track, they have the fastest lap time. But Iowa State looks like they're stuck behind USC.
You can hear them cars moving out there.
Pushing it. They want that lap time. They want to complete their 10 laps. They want to show off to you viewers out there, show them what they're made of.
Special shout out to Ford
For sponsoring the endurance and fuel efficiency event.
Georgia Tech is looking good. That helmet's looking good. So look at that car too.
Chat favorite as well.
Let's not forget about Lincoln, Nebraska either. All these students did a great job, huh, Scott?
They sure did. They put in the work and they are showing off.
I can't catch that wing, can you?
Yeah, that was Love Me or Hate Me. You watched. With a performance like that, it's hard not to watch. You are out there crushing it, Iowa State. That was Valencia flying past the start line. There's Georgia Tech, black and gold. I like it. I don't know about you, but I like it. There's Cars 65, and there's Yukon.
A lot of Yukon love today.
That's a good-looking vehicle. I wonder what Georgia Tech's rear wing says. It's too small and hard for us to read, but if you know in the chat, let us know.
And chat, we're on our last, what is it, about
Last
7 cars or so. Let us
Yeah.
know. Did you have a good time today? Who was your favorite? What looks did you like?
Yeah, who did you like seeing out there today? So we watched Cyclones cruising. That was Lincoln, Nebraska.
I believe Nick was the driver.
Shout out to Nick.
Michelle, loving Georgia Tech.
And there they are.
Valencia looking nice out there, Scotty.
They are confident out there.
You got to be confident on the track, especially.
Confident, not cocky.
Allison loves her Cyclones. Yukon. Chat GBT loving Yukon. Evan saying, let's go, Nick. If somebody asked about the best lap time, the quickest I've seen was Alabama.
Yes.
1:57.
Because we do believe that the Florida Atlantic Owl's time is incorrect with a minute 35.
We believe that was incorrect. Harris, his sister, is with UTA. He's watching from Colorado. Congrats.
Way to go.
Your sister. And thanks for tuning in.
Is she driving? Let us know.
A lot more Yukon love in Georgia Tech.
Where's the Valencia fans in the chat? Where are they at?
We love our Huskies. Got people requesting chants out on this track for UConn.
Okay.
Not on Michelle's watch. Georgia Tech all the way from Michelle. Nebraska's rear wing. I could not catch it. Could you?
I could not.
If anybody knows any of the drivers' rear wing messages, let us know.
Yeah, we love it. UConn's back out there, it looks like, after a driver change.
Driver number 2 for UTA, we got Steven.
Steven is out there.
He graduated as a mechanical engineer.
Congratulations.
Man, UConn is taking over the chat.
Are they? They're back out there, and so are the fans. I believe.
Chat, you better show up for you other teams because UConn is taking you down right now. There we go. Snuck into Valencia.
Okay.
Nope. Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech's big.
UConn.
Who's Jack? It's Jack time.
Ooh, it's Jack time, baby.
Is he the UConn driver?
I don't recall.
Finn and Jack?
That sounds right. You're right. I tell you what, Scott, this is why you're at where you're at. You don't miss.
There's 43. I believe this is Nebraska. Let's see. Oh, help. That is Nebraska. They just say help. They need help. They need help.
Nick is in number 43. Nebraska.
Nick
help
needs help. Help Nick out.
Congrats to all the graduates for sure. So proud of everybody here at the events. Thank you to everyone that
Everyone
has
to
put
make
this
this
together.
happen. The volunteers, the sponsors, the media crew from Sidekick Media in Brazil.
Rhino wants to tell you something, Scott.
What's he want to tell me?
It's Jack time, baby.
It is Jack time. Keep an eye out for him.
There we go. Amber, Roll Tide. They finished up. Congrats to them with their 10 laps.
They sure did. Iowa State looks like they completed their 10 laps. Congratulations. Along with Texas A&M and Lincoln, Nebraska should be finishing up soon. Congrats to you all. And I see Texas Arlington out on the track, but I don't have them on my standings. So I wonder what they're up to. If you know, let us know. Where's Jack at on this track? He is. There he is.
Hey.
The focus in Jack is incredible. Does the team have what it takes to take him down?
Shout out to Mike and Scott. Get them, boys. We be getting them.
We do what we can.
Thank you for that. Again, appreciate all of you. Let's go, Georgia Tech.
We appreciate the love.
If you want to gas us up before we end this stream, which should be sooner rather than later, we're approaching about halfway through.
We have our last
cars
cars on the track, and everybody's on their second driver, it seems.
Let us know what you like this year. Scott and I are so honored.
Georgia Tech is back out there after their driver change.
If there's anyone I know cheering for Georgia Tech, it's Michelle.
Sure is.
She's been showing her love.
Still a lot of UConn love for Jack.
A lot of UConn love. There's Michelle.
There's Jack.
Jack. Guys.
Uh-oh. Looks like Jack's stalling out.
UConn's going to bounce back. There's that crisp Georgia Tech look.
They're ready for that takeover.
GT proud.
Oh, we have UConn getting pushed off. Don't love that. There's Valencia.
The award ceremonies will be streamed, but
sure will.
Mike and Scott.
We won't be reading off any awards, but the stream will be on this YouTube channel, so keep an eye out for when they go live.
Evan, your 4th year driving for Georgia Tech. You can tell because, boy, do you look confident out there.
I couldn't say it better myself. He is owning this track. Do we know what his rear wing says? I'd love to know.
I heard he bought the track. He actually owns it.
He owns MIS now.
Yeah, so congrats to Evan on your new purchase.
Looks like UConn, unfortunately, stalled out.
Lincoln, Nebraska's finished their 10th lap up, right?
And do we see Zach in Georgia Tech? A little disappointment in UConn. But there's Zach driving for Georgia Tech.
And there's Scott. And there's
Mike.
And there's UConn.
Jack
Beautiful look.
Trying to get his car started. Hopefully he can peel away before it gets towed away. That was USC flying past the start. There they are.
Shot of USC, huh?
I think we underestimate how good their car looks.
Beautiful.
And that is just some smooth driving.
Smooth. You said it once, you'll say it again.
Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Mm-hmm. And there's Scott and there's Mike.
Mm-hmm.
There is 65. Valencia.
Arlington and Iowa State both finished up. Congratulations to them. We have UConn on his 7th lap. Jack, hopefully he got his car started. If not, he might be towed away, unfortunately. Georgia Tech also on their 7th lap. Valencia on 6 and USC on 7. So we are coming towards the end with the last 4 cars on the track. And USC is cruising on that backstretch. But Georgia Tech is right on their heels. Here comes Valencia.
Good save.
Drifting around. Having fun out there, it seems. Ready to catch up to
Just the driver in the car. USC getting passed up there.
Yeah, Georgia Tech.
Tell you what, Georgia Tech.
I believe that was Zach
4
driving.
years of experience behind that wheel.
And it shows. It shows. But USC isn't going to go. Oh, no. Jack and UConn
That
getting
hurts.
towed away. They were having such
They were
a day.
crushing it.
Well, anyway, they did great today. And I hope he had fun out there.
Yeah.
Along with Finn, driver
Yes.
number 1.
And again, nothing to be ashamed of. Be so proud you even got here. Heck of a job on that car. Look how gorgeous the design is.
Absolutely.
Got through
You worked all year on it, and you really pushed it.
7 laps for UConn.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Georgia Tech looking good out there. As always, Valencia looking great too.
Everybody seems to be on their 7th lap.
Still hurts to see.
And there are 3 of the 4 cars on the track. Or all 3 of the cars, actually, on the backstretch. Georgia Tech. They are really pushing it, it seems like. They want that fastest lap time. They want to get that score up. They're not here to mess around.
Last couple laps, chat. Let's hear it for Georgia Tech, Valencia, and USC. One more push, folks. Got about 2 or 3 laps left. Let's hear it.
And there is Valencia. Crowd cheering Georgia Tech on here.
A lot Gotta go Georgia Tech. Someone asked again, fastest lap time. People believe it's Valencia with 2:04, but we saw a 1:57
From Alabama.
So we believe it is Alabama Tuscaloosa
Yes.
with a 1:57. More love for Georgia Tech. Again,
they
everybody did a great job today. USC just passing us here.
Yep, crossing the start. Valencia right behind them. Georgia Tech is cruising.
Zooming for sure.
All three of them on their 8th lap.
Marvin, the one online with FAU with a 135 we don't believe is correct. We are waiting for updates, but that has been up there since around the beginning of the event.
Yeah, we just aren't sure as some of these other cars are around the 2-minute mark, and they did 135. So.
Yeah.
Use that USC. Rear wing, built by us, raced by us.
Andrew P. says, you boys are awesome. Don't know if he's talking about the drivers, but let's just say he's talking about us to make us feel good.
Okay. And then we have Zach.
My goat from Owen. We got a Vroom GT. That's Michelle. Biggest GT fan I know.
Everybody seems to be loving Georgia Tech.
A lot of cheers out in the crowd. Yeah. And look who zooms by with some vengeance.
Georgia Tech. Who else? Teams motivating their drivers to finish this event strong. All on their 9th lap. So they are looking to make some big moves here. With the last 3 cars on the track, it is all theirs.
USC.
Followed by Valencia.
On their 10th.
I believe so.
We'll see Georgia Tech here shortly as well, I believe. And a big special thank you one more time to all of our sponsors.
And volunteers and media crew. Special thanks to Ford for sponsoring the endurance and fuel efficiency event today. I'd like to thank all of the other sponsors who sponsored our live stream, the event in general. Thanks for all the support.
And congratulations to all the students again. Your hard work was seen. You guys did a great job growing as a team. And thank you for giving all of us the opportunity to watch what you built from the ground up.
Oh, yes. It
put
was
into action.
Very exciting.
We are on our last lap.
We sure are. Looks like Valencia passed USC.
Did you have a good time?
I had a blast. I don't know about you.
I didn't whine, did I?
You did not.
I had a great time. Hope you all did too. It was a pleasure, an honor.
An absolute honor to bring this event to you all live. And thanks for hanging out with us throughout the weekend.
Good old 12 hours of streaming with you folks.
And it looks like Georgia Tech finishing
Great
up.
work,
Congratulations to
Great
them.
work.
Here comes Valencia with USC right behind, looking to finish up as well. Our final 3 teams, Georgia Tech pulled in. Here we hear some cheering for Valencia and USC. Both coming in. What a finish. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Incredible. And that is a wrap for the endurance event brought to us and you by Ford. Thank you again for joining us today, yesterday. We had a blast bringing this event to you. I hope you had a blast watching. Of course, the EV stream event will be streamed in June, so keep a lookout for that. We won't be here, but somebody else will be to entertain and inform you. Michael, any final words? This is your first Formula event, first time in Jackson, Michigan. Any final words before we head out?
It was an absolute pleasure, Scott. Again, so proud of everything these students accomplished this year, and thank you all in the chat for tuning in, watching. Can't wait to do it again.
Absolutely. Be sure to subscribe. Me and Mike have other videos out here on this YouTube channel. And we have some interviews coming. We will see you soon, hopefully next year. Thank you so much for joining us.